All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, chat. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Wherever you may be in this place we call Earth. All right. We are now streaming on Kick and to YouTube as well. Mainly on YouTube. And now we strip into Kick now. So this is going to be very interesting on seeing how this is going to go. Bear with me since this is going to take, a trial and error. One second. I don't know why you can't see me on. There we go. Now you can see me. Okay. Perfect. I think we're good to go. Now bear with me. We may have some bugs moving forward. But, that's just the name of the game. Especially when it's my first time multi-streaming like this. So do bear in mind. It's gonna take some trial and error. But yeah, we here. We are here. Chat, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. One of my close buddies just came into town. I saw him last night when I got off from work. Really nice to see him. Uh, Seeing his wife and his kids now. Really awesome to see, and with how far he's come. So I'm proud of the boy. I'm very proud of the boy. So, Nemesis, what's going on? Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We've got a lot in store today. All right, we got a lot in store. We're gonna be finishing up the what is going on here? Why can I not? We're gonna be finishing up. Okay, what's going on here? The floating reverie. Oh yeah, hey, it's a good day. All right, it's a good day. I'm loading up PGR right now, and I'm looking at something that I guess is exclusive at the moment, and I'm pulled up here once I get it loaded. But for some odd reason, I cannot maximize my screen because it is not showing, and I do not know why. And I'm gonna try to redo this again. Expand. There we go. Now I got it loaded. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. I was just say I'm streaming PGR exclusively right now, just because you know new to this. I want to say new to the streaming area, newer to the streaming area, and I want to stick to one game right now to beat. I'm only on chapter. I'll be on chapter 23 after the floating reverie, so I've still got a long way to go with content on this. So you're in for a good time. You are in for a good time. And we're streaming on Kick now too, so people on Kick can hop on in and say hello. But yeah, I'm gonna pull this up right now. This is something. Now, when I got up early to make sure everything was working, and when I was checking to make sure it was loading PGR, there was a scene. There was a scene that I missed, and I was like, I don't know what the hell this is. Immediately loaded up, and I'm guessing it's like I don't like making a big deal out of this just because it's something I like keep it personal, but it's like fuck it, it's already popped up. People are gonna be like, oh, it's already that. Let me find it. Story replay. What was it? Festival. It was this Destined Surprise. We gonna read this because when I seen this, I exit out because I'm like, I don't want to look at this. I want to wait. But then I tried loading it back in, it fucked up and it didn't do anything. And I couldn't find it, and then I found it. Still on the chapter right after saving Luna from her maniacal servant. Oh. Saving. Okay, yeah. I thought you said Lucia. Yeah, you're on that. Oh yeah, you still got a little ways to go. You still got a little ways to go. Don't you worry though. Don't you worry. You'll be good. You still got a long way. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the journey with it. If you're gonna read it, enjoy it. If you're just gonna skip for the gameplay, you're in for a treat as well. So either way, whichever way you take it, it's gonna be a fun time. But we're gonna read this, just because I was gonna save it, and then when I tried to look for it again, I couldn't find it, and then I found it. So we're gonna look at this. Oh yeah, the story is 100% great, 100% really good. I really enjoy it. It is absolutely amazing. All right, we're gonna do this. Here we go. Prologue. Grey Raven Lounge, Babylonia. That's the entire operation plan. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Regarding the first point, you've explained very clearly why we're transitioning from team operations to individual operations, Lee. I have no questions. But about that second point, to give Commandant a birthday surprise just from the three of us as Grey Raven before we start the individual operations. Lee's explanation was to make up for the lack of team spirit due to the individual operations. Certainly a birthday is best celebrated with everyone together. Gotta go now, see if I can hop back in later. Earn yourself into. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, we're so close to 100, man. I've been grinding on this shit. We're right there to 100. I appreciate you so much, Nemesis. That means a lot. I thank you for subscribing. Thank you for enjoying the content. And even though we just met, like I thank you for that. But yeah, you go enjoy it. You go enjoy what you got to do. You stay safe out there. And I'll catch you in a little bit if you can. All right, everybody else, we're going to get started on this. But to limit the participation tips to Lucia, me, and you, Lee, while doing it in the name of Grey Raven, there are indeed some messy reasons for this. Based on the past experience, the Commandant is likely to forget about today again, and since these individual operations, Lee expressionly taps a few times on the terminal. Whoa! Does that mean the first one to give Commandant a birthday surprise gets a special reward? A one-of-a-kind gift. Interesting. Ta-da! Nanami is here in the hidden Easter egg of Operation Commandant's birthday surprise. The first one to surprise the Commandant gets a bonus cutscene. Now, I declare that Operation Commandant's birthday surprise begins. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, whatever. A contest, is it? The rest of you better step aside because I'm gonna win. Everyone seems very excited. Ain't that the truth? To prevent things from getting out of hand, Chrome and I decided to add a birthday surprise for the Commandant before we start our individual operations. So, did anyone have any objections? Who do you think these people are? Of course they did. I just turned them all down for valid reasons. Lee remains silent for a moment as Lucy and Liv look at him. Because Poppin' P is of Grey Raven Commandant. Of course. I bet the Commandant would be very happy to hear you say that, Lee. There's no need to speak of it. We just need to think about how to make the birthday party a great. Let's think for 3 minutes, then we'll share our ideas. What kind of birthday surprise to give the Commandant is something the three of them are willing to spend all their computing power to figure out. Lee leans against the wall, deep in thought. Liv stares blankly at the supply crate on the ground, a finger instinctively resting against her lips as she ponders. Lucia wanders slowly around the room, unknowingly arriving at the Commandant's desk and noticing the cluttered documents on it. Her fingers lightly brush the desk as if she can see the Commandant working tirelessly here. We must make this birthday surprise perfect. We'll give the Commandant a big surprise? Shh. Lucy, you gotta be quiet. If I said I'm only here because of an accident, would you believe me? Oh no! We got caught. We got caught. Oh shit. Birthday? What's wrong, Lucia? Noticing Lucia's strange expression as she lingers behind the desk, Liv asks concerningly. No, it's nothing. I just accidentally knocked on something over Let me pick it up. Hmm? Commandant, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Despite oh fuck. Despite her lowered voice, you can still feel Lucia's confusion. It is understandable if the person whose birthday surprise you were planning for suddenly showed up. You would be just as flustered as Lucia. I dropped some files when I was organizing them. I hadn't picked them up when you arrived. The folder in your hand and scattered documents on the floor proved that Lucia, that you have not been hiding on purpose. Why didn't you say something then, Commandant? I was planning to surprise you all. You felt like pranking them, so you wanted to wait before you jumped out and scared them. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you can't make that up, bro. And then you overheard something you probably should not have. Speaking of which... I did forget my birthday again. So you've been here this whole time, which means you've heard everything we just said? Don't. I'm just gonna smile. Time's up. Let's start sharing our thoughts. Okay. Lucia? Don't mind me. You two keep talking. Commandant? To prevent things from getting more chaotic, all you can do is give Lucia a look that says, "It's up to you now." I'll do my best. Oh, jeez, bro. Lucia stands up and smiles awkwardly at Lee and Liv, who have remained silent as they stare at her, and she gestures in the air. I dropped something under the table, and I was picking it up, and... Don't look my way, Lucia! Oh, right. Do you have any ideas, Liv? Me? I hope this birthday can have a homely feeling. Liv's voice carries a hint of hope and nostalgia. I feel like this kind of request would have been too embarrassing to say in front of the Commandant. What do you think, Lee? Surprises can lower a target's physiological defenses and force them to take a blank state, making it easier to evoke subquisite emotions. I'm wondering if there's a way to increase the level of surprise so that the joy Commandant feels afterward is intensified. Increase the level of surprise? Maybe you could tell Commandant that Lucy and I have fallen, and then... I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, indeed. I might get really shaken for the whole day. The surprise shouldn't have any obvious negative elements, or have a conflict with the joy that follows, reducing the overall effect. How to make the surprise just right is still a problem I haven't solved. Maybe we can all think about it together, right, Lucia? The surprise. I'm pretty surprised right now. Are you really okay, Lucia? I am fine. Wait, you don't need to come over. Feeling something is off, Liv walks towards Lucia with a puzzled look. Stand in front of me, Lucia, quickly! Lucia hurriedly crouches down and blocks the front of the table. What are you hiding behind you, Lucia? What am I hiding? Don't ask me. Liv tries to peek behind Lucia, who quickly adjusts her stand. But she's doing everything in her power to make sure I don't get caught. To block Liv's slew. They go back and forth like this several times until Lucia, exhausted, makes a mistake. Oh, son of a bitch, we got caught. Liv and your eyes meet. I'm sorry, Liv. Is that what it looks like? I promise. I got it. Her voice has not escaped, fortunately, but Liv's wide eyes are definitely questioning why you are here. This stemmed from a small accident. So you've heard everything we just said, Commandant? Why don't we stay calm? You know, stay calm. How can I stay calm? Lucy, you... What are you two doing over there? Finished pondering, Lee suddenly realizes that he's the only one left in the room. Upon a closer look, he finds Lucy and Liv hiding behind your desk for some reason. What should we do, Commandant? At this point, we should just come clean?
come clean.
Hearing this, Lucia peeks up behind the desk. Lee, what I'm about to say might scare you. Liv also peeks out. This might surprise you, Lee. You think you can surprise me? Putting ourselves in the Commandant's shoes, huh? It's a good idea. If something can startle me into a blank state, it should work on the Commandant too. But both Commandant and I have been through a lot. We can stay calm no matter what happens. So I doubt anything you're showing me will make me feel...
Hello there.
Surprised? You sit down in your chair in the Grey Ribbon Lounge, explaining everything to the three of you before you. Lucia stands behind you, with her hand on the back of the chair. Nearby, Liv stands with the folder in her hands, while Lee leans against the wall and his hands on his forehead. All of them look uncomfortable.
Why don't I deliver the files while you talk?
Talk about what? How to surprise someone who already knows a surprise? It's my mistake this time. I haven't prepared for unexpected accidents.
Your preparation is quite thorough already, Lee.
You always know how detailed their plans for your birthday are. But you always thought, that they just did the planning in private discussions. Now that you are looking at them fully whiteboard, you find yourself and finally realize how elaborate their plans really are.
I'm already very surprised.
Huh?
Despite today's unexpected events, I'm genuinely surprised.
Commandant?
There's no need to do anything, you guys. Having you here, it's enough. So, let's keep this birthday surprise simple.
No, what? All three of them interrupt you in unison before you can finish. Commandant's birthday surprise can't be simple. That's right, Commandant, don't even think about making things easier.
Oh, hold on now, wait.
Besides, it's not entirely impossible to surprise someone who knows about the surprise. Lucia, Liv, come over here. As the three of them huddle and whisper to each other, you try to eavesdrop but fail to hear anything before they finish their discussion. Alright, let's proceed with the plan. Got it.
Wait, I don't get it.
Liv runs out with the folder you were supposed to submit, while Lee takes out a box he prepared with various decorative items, and Lucia approaches you with a smile. She then reaches out and covers your eyes.
I can't see, Liv. What's going on?
Just sit there and wait for your surprise, Commandant. You gradually understand what they meant by surprising someone who knows about the surprise. Does it look right from your side, Lucia? It's perfect. I'm back. Where should I put this? Let's just place it on that table over there. I'll adjust it later. Oh, and Liv, stand right there. Alright, that's good. With your sight obscured, your hearing has become sharper. You hear the sound of ornaments rubbing against the walls, and Lee decorates the room. You can tell Liv is moving back and forth, placing something. Occasionally, you will hear Lucia answering their questions. Based on the information and the layout of the room, you are starting to have a rough idea of what is happening. But the details are still unclear. This curiosity builds up, creating anticipation.
Lucia, could you move your hand a little? I just want to peek.
No, we be patient. We'll wait quietly. The sounds of decorating gradually diminish until it falls completely silent. Commandant? With a whisper, Lucia stops covering your eyes and instead holds your hand, gently pulling you. Ah, man. Come on, you guys. Ah, come on! Come on, man. Come on. Hey, I come across your stream and really enjoyed the energy and vibe you bring. Love to join the community. Hey, feel free to add me on Discord and Maria streams. Yeah. Well, Jackson Brooks, I really appreciate the message. I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining the stream. Hey, if you want to follow, if you want to join the community, just follow me on Kick. That's all I ask. Nothing too special, you know. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Glad that you're enjoying the stream. But hey, this is a nice welcome surprise. I ain't gonna lie. This is a nice welcome surprise. Wonder why I can't see. Let me check something. Because I got the I saw it, but it wouldn't let me. So let's do this. Put the chat. And do that. This probably. What's that? So I ran in the chat for kick adjusted so that way I can see it. Because I saw it, but it wouldn't let me actually see it. Okay, now it's going down. There we go. Okay. The room is cozy and softly lit. Balloons float gently on the ceiling, each with a birthday ribbon swaying slightly. The small light hung on the walls are designed to correspond with the balloons on the ceiling, making the room neither crowded nor empty. Lucia holds your hand, her smile radiant. Oh man, dude, this is too cool. This is too cool. Liv stands on the other side, smiling happily and clapping gently. Lee stands slightly behind with the cake. Despite his usual cool demeanor, there is a hint of a smile in the corner of his mouth. You guys. Judging by the Commandant's expression, our surprise operation seems to be a success. Isn't it nice? Hurry, Commandant, make a wish and blow out the candles. Lucia takes the cake from Lee and together with Liv, holds it in front of you. You're about to remind them to put it on the table, but seeing their happy faces, you let it go. You have to make a wish, and if you have to make a wish, you will go with that one. I have my wish. Happy birthday, Commandant. Let's hear it again, but louder this time. Saying happy birthday always feels so joyful, no matter how many times you say it. Lucy and Liv exchange glances before looking at Lee. Lee sighs lightly and nods. Sure. Then all three of them look at you. Man, come on. Come on, man. Oh, this is too cool. The birthday celebration ends quickly, but you wish it would keep going. Lucia hands you a tissue, signaling you to wipe the cream off the corner of your mouth. Oh, come on. Don't look so regretful, Commandant. The real birthday surprise is just about to begin. You finished all your work today, so just relax and enjoy. I'll handle everything that comes up, so don't worry, Commandant. We'll clean up the room. Don't even think about helping. That's not your job today. Come on, I want to. I have to. This day belongs to you, Commandant. Come on. That's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. I really like that. Because now there's like a bunch of all this shit. So, hey, we might be doing this for a little bit, all right? We're going to go through each and every one. Because I'm curious to see what all they do. Oh. Really? This is interesting. Now, do I get to spend some time with all of them? Or is it just... Oh, they're all involved. Holy shit, they're all involved. Who do I want to start with? Oh, we even got Echo? Neville was immediately not great, leaving Commandant Papa P from Echo. Now, as much as I would like to do Echo, I probably can't because then I'll fucking spoil myself. Because I'm not even at her chapter yet. Nor am I at her chapter either. Nor am I at Q's. We'll start with Karenina. We'll start with Lucia. She's a day one girl. She's a day one girl. We're gonna do with her. Where's she at? There she is. Oh, can I only pick one? If I can only pick one, I'm gonna have to really narrow down what the hell I want to spend the day with then. Like the dudes are the OG boys, like they're the dogs for real. I don't know who I want to spend it with. I mean, if we're gonna go with day ones, then we'll go with Lee for sure. And I just realized she's short as hell. I don't know who I want to spend it with. As much as I would like to do with Luna or Karenina, I might have to do the day one girl. But we were just spending time with her. That's the problem. We were just spending time with Lee too. That's also the problem. We might do Isla. We could do Isla. We'd do Isla. We'd do Isla for sure. We only get to do one. I might do Karenina. We're gonna do Karenina. Fuck it, let's ball. We ball. Alright. Don't open your eyes just yet. Sitting on the small sofa in Karenina's secret base and surrounded by all sorts of individual industrial devices. I hear it. Oh wait. I hear her open a shelf. Ah, is this the rock song? Yeah, Sarsky. Your thoughts drift back to the morning when Karenina appeared in your dorm. Let's see.
Fancy seeing you here.
I totally didn't come here looking for you. I came for the engineering force.
As soon as our eyes met, Karenina's inverter device instantly powers down.
Totally didn't see you there just now. Karenina averts. Wait, what the fuck? Why is that butchering? Karenina averts your gaze and gives her thigh a light tap. Okay.
Guess you're not here for me.
Huh? Of course I'm here for you. Don't you remember what today is today?
Should I pretend I don't remember?
Anyway, 4 o'clock this afternoon, and you know where you're supposed to go. Okay, we're back in Constelia.
Slowly opening your eyes. Oh, slowly opening my eyes, I see Karenina turn her head away and hand over an album. She pulls her hand back right when you're about to take it.
Just let me go over it again.
Says Karenina, looking all nervous. Is there something wrong with it?
Come on, Karenina, why are you being so nervous?
She turns around.
Screw it, take it. Okay. She shoves the album into your hand. This is the album we agreed on. Oh, it's her fucking album. She finished it. What? Oh, yo. She finished the album. I wasn't expecting that. The engineering force had a vote and decided to go with this cover. I only gave him the options to choose from.
You look cute on the cover, Karen.
Oh, come on. It's true though. A card that looks like a vintage ticket stub falls out when you open the album. When you pick it up and look at Karenina, you see her fingers locked together. The ticket stub read, "Handshake ticket." Well, this is just an idea I got from the WGAA. They said celebrities from the Golden Age did this a lot with their albums. I had quite a few different versions made, and I picked this one personally.
So, what am I supposed to do with this? Handshake ticket?
You shake hands, duh. Okay. Karenina sits back on the sofa and slowly extends her hand. With it, you hold your hand out, too. Handshakes are common in social settings, but this kind of handshake is rare. You decide to place your other hand on top of Karenina's, and as soon as you do that, you feel her hand trembling slightly, presumably because of the flow of her vital fluid has changed. Hey! This isn't anything but a handshake.
Let me look. Oh, look into her eyes.
Despite what she said, you can feel her grip on your hand tightening a bit. But I'll let that slide since it's your birthday today. Come on! Karenina places her other hand on top as well, her eyes looking for a place to look at. 1 minute. I need to remember what the ticket says. Well, I don't mind if you want to hold hands a little longer, though. Come on, I don't mind either. Oh, yo! Nice! We get to do all of them? Hell yeah. Let's do all that then. We get to do all that. I got a new message. Oh, I fucking hate that I can't see the goddamn messages. Kick. Oh, that's it? Okay, never mind. I thought there was more messages. My fault. All right, here we go. We're going to do Luna now. I'm probably going to be spoiling myself with a couple of these, but that's fine.
You're back in your room, currently brimming with birthday gifts after a busy day. Your room lights flicker twice when you're done showering. Could be a sign of unstable voltage, but it puts you on alert mode nonetheless because it never happens before. You continue drying yourself with a towel until the lights flicker again.
I should probably check on the circuit.
Wrapping yourself in a towel, you carefully push the bathroom door and peek outside. Fortunately, there's nothing. You thought something supernatural was going on and are thankful that it was just a voltage being unstable. Yeah. Right when you're about to let your guard down, with a pop, your room falls into complete darkness. And with it, you stumble and fall.
Oh, for real?
A few seconds into fumbling around, you see the curtains fluttering in the night breeze. The window is open and the floor is bathed in silver moonlight, along with a pair of pale feet. A white-haired girl is sitting on the windowsill, frowning at you.
Luna?
You seem quite popular.
Come on, I mean, what do you expect?
Luna's gaze shifts to the pile of gifts by my bed.
I'm doing just fine, I suppose.
You're making yourself too vulnerable now. See, I could harm you now if I wanted to, and you would be totally defenseless. Now, as your eyes adjust to the dim light, you try to steady yourself by leaning on the table and slowly standing up. Stop moving! God only knows what happened if you're gonna stop moving now. This is not a joke. With Luna's sharpened gaze and the tension in the air, you find yourself frozen where you have been standing.
Okay, Luna, what do you want?
I need you to do as I say. Take 2 steps forward.
Okay.
Following Luna's instructions,
I take 2 careful steps forward.
Oh no, why is my stream lagging? Tagging behind a bit. There we go, now we're good. That was weird. Now, you can turn around, holding your breath. Oh, what the fuck? What is this writing? This writing's kind of off at the moment. I'm just gonna assume this is me on these narrations.
Holding my breath, I turn around. On the table is a round, virtual-colored snow globe with intricate colored decorations inside.
It's fragile. Watch your butt. It's gonna shatter to pieces if it falls.
But I can't seem to remember who gave me this as a gift. Luna, where did this come from? Who in the world gave me this?
Are you for real? You really get on my nerves. Do you know that? Forget it. I was just passing by and I thought I'd drop in before the day ends. I suppose humans care a lot about their birthdays, and I always look forward to birthdays when I was with my sister. The best thing about a birthday is getting gifts from people, and I figured the same went for you too.
Wishes are just as important, though.
Fine. Happy birthday. There. Happy?
You bet.
Well then, see you next time. Have a good night's sleep now. Well, thanks, Luna, for stopping by and... Nice. Alright. Let's go do Lamia. Let's see what she wants. Oh, okay. When the sun sets, the twilight envelops the distant ocean and waves surges around the rocky sea reefs. The sea murmurs as it reflects the light on the distance. The world is so quiet that only the calls of seabirds can be heard. No messages, no shouts, no deafening gunfire. Sitting on top of the edge of a reef with a fishing rod swinging gently in your hand, you're lost in the tranquil scenery. Oh, dude, fishing's awesome, dude. I gotta get back into fishing. Fishing is absolutely one of my favorite things to do. Absolutely one of my favorite things to do. Did it when I was a child, all the way up till now. Been a couple years since I haven't fished, but fishing soothes the soul, I'll say that much. It really does. Teaches you patience, too. At some point, the fishing rod jerks. Out of instinct, you pull hard, and the fish with its mouth hooked on the hook gets jerked out of the sea and splashes.
What kind of fish did I just catch?
The fish head is huge and flat, with fleshly protrusions on top that seem like a lantern. The edge of its mouth has a row of sharp teeth that pointed inward. Comparing to the catch with a hook, with what you see in an encyclopedia, you're certain that you've just caught an anglerfish. Lamia. As bubbles emerge from the seawater next to the reef, you respond by no one. You're responded by no one. Lamia. As the sea breeze blows past, the bubbles drift into a different location. With it, Silent ensures. I'm gonna hit your head with a fish hook if you don't say something. Okay. No, don't do that. The mermaid leaps out of the water, a hint of fear fishing out of uncertain eyes. My hair and body are gonna hurt like hell if you do that. Got you. So you were here. That was just a bluff now, huh? Were you using camouflage? No alarms went off. But why would you think I was around if you didn't know for sure that I was? Because these fish don't live in shallow waters. Theoretically, they live 500 meters under the sea. Oh, I caught like one of them fishes. Jesus. I saw these fish in the tank in the restaurant's kitchen. I thought they were all caught like this. Well, let me go into the shallow waters nearby and see if I can bring you some fish. Wait, why would you do that? Well, you've been sitting here all day and it seems like you haven't caught anything. Lamia mutters softly, occasionally glancing over as if afraid to say the wrong thing and get hooked. I'm just enjoying the moment. Doesn't really matter if I catch anything. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's probably easy enough for you to give it a try. And it's probably safe to think that you're up to something here since you haven't caught anything at all. Oh wow, we really saying that word. Oh my god, I can't speak. Her beautiful eyes are filled with realization and her tone earnest. I could see Lamia shatters my precious pride. Yep, that is exactly what's happening. Have you been watching for long? I saw you sitting alone on the rock, and I came over because I saw you weren't with those people that usually hang around you. Am I interrupting? No. Do you want to sit together? You scoot over, making a bit of space on the small rock for Lamia. May I? If people see us, no, I mean, can I? I'm sure you're sure you won't get in trouble for doing this. People are going to suspect and interrogate you when you see that you're with an ascendant, and they're probably going to ask you to leave or something. No, wait, they can't do that since you're the chief. Oh, wait, what am I even talking about? Wait, hold on, what? You listen with a mild amusement, and Lamia's self-talk grows more frantic, then place your sun hat on her head to calm her down. It's okay, Lamia. Come on up. You've already bypassed the checkpoint out there. Wearing the hat, they'll just think that you're a Babylonian construct. And even if a patrol drone looks down now. Well, sure, if you say so. With it, Lamia bites her lip and nods before sitting down next to you. Her legs are dipped in the water, creating pretty splashes every now and then. So... Yes? Lamia tilts her head without saying anything. She looks at her legs and suddenly remembering something, grows wide-eyed. Then she turns her legs back into a tail and carefully squeezes herself into a space between you and your rod in your hand. I saw that on these pictures on the wall at the restaurant I went to. Seems like people like to take selfies when they catch a fish. You can use my tail as a trophy. Take a picture and show it off. Realizing her actions were odd, Lamia grows hesitant, her chin almost touching her collarbone. Jesus! Like the sunset and sea lanterns behind her, the mermaid's cheeks blush faintly. With her tail trembling in your hand, it appears that she's trying hard to hold herself back from some sort of urge. Letting out a chuckle and shaking your head, you put her tail back in the water and gently pinch her warm cheek. Nah. It's fine, Lamia. And, see, I did catch a fish. When did you catch a fish? Her question is drowned out by the seagulls circling and carried far away by the evening sea breeze. Ah, that was cool. I like that. Alright. Still got a lot more to go. Let's do it. We got Vera now. Hey, Commandant.
You hear Vera's cheerful greeting while strolling in the park. With a sudden change in mood, you start debating on if you want to answer her greeting or pretend you never heard you never heard anything. Right then, something hits you as off.
Did I just hear something?
Before you know what's happened, Vera's already in your face. Hey, Commandant, it's your birthday today, and I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and a wonderful day. Unmistakably, Vera is wishing you a happy birthday like a gentle, polite lady.
I pinched my face, and it hurt.
It dawns on you that you're not daydreaming. When Vera sees you pinch your own face, her eyes turn crescent. Moments later, unable to hold herself back anymore, she bursts into laughter. What was that about? Oh my god, that was just hilarious. Now, this is the Vera you know. You'd much rather see her like this, recalling the chill down your spine you felt just now when she was all being gentle and polite.
Never thought I'd crack you up like this.
Well, you've got to see me. You get to see me. Wait, what? You've got to be seeing you do what you did just now. Wow, white writing. Don't know how silly you look just now. I was just bored since I had a mission to go to today, and then it hit me that it was your birthday today, so I decided to do something fun. So here I am. Oh, okay.
Well, you're totally bored out of your mind then, I can tell.
Yeah, I was bored, and that's exactly what I told you just now. Been bored out of my mind lately, which is why I thought I'd take the advantage of this day.
So there's more to it.
Don't thank me just yet. A birthday only comes once a year. Just saying happy birthday isn't gonna cut it, no. Follow me. I got you something very interesting as a birthday gift. You can't help but wonder what exactly she meant by that.
Fine. I'll follow her.
The two of you arrive at a bench in the park. On the bench is a white metal box with a logo that seems like a Star of Life logo. Vera sits on the bench and opens the metal box. Inside is a liquid that looks like alcohol and all kinds of long, thin metal tools. She takes a few out, feels them in her hand, and nods in satisfaction. Did you think that there was something wrong with your ears when I first greeted you?
Guess I kinda did.
Well, mystery solved then. Vera pets her leg. Come, lie down over here and let me clean your ear.
Yeah, hold on now. Whoa, hold on now. I've never had that done before. That's certainly new. That is certainly new.
Looking at the mysterious smile on Vera's face and all the metallic objects in her hand, you can't seem to decide if you feel safe.
Despite my fear of getting the cold, gleaming metal objects, I know that I don't really have a choice. At this point, she's just gonna drag me over anyway if I say no.
So you decide to sit on her right, lean down, and expose your right ear upward towards her. Come on, why are you feeling so nervous? We're pretty close to the Star of Life. You should trust them even if you don't trust me. As the regular there, you should know that they could fix you up without leaving a trace, even if I stabbed this thing into your brain through your ear.
Please do everything in your power so that doesn't happen. Please, Vera.
Let me know if you think I'm going too hard or too soft. Well, it's not like I'm gonna listen anyway. Your body tenses up instinctively the moment you feel cold metal entering your ear. With the subtle sounds of light tickles, however, comes a weird sensation of comfort. The human ear has a lot of nerve endings. Cleaning the ears stimulates them, causing a bodily response that feels pleasant and relaxing. So much so that people have treated this as a form of entertainment during the Golden Age. Didn't know that. Comfortable as it is, you can't stop yourself from feeling edgy and can't enjoy the moment. The issue, you figure, is not so much the technique as it is the person doing the job. You feel like you're dealing with sugar-coated gunpowder. No matter how delicious it looks on the outside, you never know if it's gonna blow up in your mouth.
How did she come up with this idea?
Do you want to know why I'm doing this?
Can she read minds?
Mostly just so I get to see that face you have now. You look like you can't decide if you want to relax or keep your guard up, which is hilarious. And also so you can hear what I need
to say to you now. Alright. What is it? Don't you think birthdays are interesting? I mean, we share most of our special days with people. Think about the day you graduated from the FOS, or the day you first met the Grey Ravens. But a birthday is just unique to the person born on that day, the one and only day that's truly yours since birth. Vera's voice suddenly draws close to your ear. She most likely has leaned down and is now whispering straight into your ear. So here's what I want you to know. I find your birthday interesting, and I'll make it mine sooner or later.
Okay, hold on now. Whoa, hold on now. Vera, please.
Before you can even process those words, Vera straightens up and pulls you up from her lap. And remember to put up a fight when that happens. A prey is only worth hunting when it puts up a fight. It's only then that you realize that your ear has been cleaned. Your ear seems to still be ringing for what she just said, but what bothers you more is your sore neck, having grown tense and stiff from feeling nervous this entire time. That was rough. So, Vera, those things you just said.
Cleaning her metal objects, Vera looks at you and stands up and stretch herself.
Hey, I'm not done with your other you yet. I was warming up just now. Here begins the real fun.
Oh boy. Okay, got the OG Liv.
The evening has fallen. It is almost time for you to Liv to agree to meet. Better go back.
Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna get all of them out of the way. Then we're gonna get started on the reverie. All right.
It isn't exactly early now. According to your terminal, there is still so much time left until the day ends. Guess I'm gonna kick back and relax in the lounge. Commandant, quick! Huh? Just as you open the door to the lounge, Liv rushes out like you've never seen her do it. She grabs your hand and drags you away. Liv, what's going on? No time to explain, Commandant. Liv's breath is somewhat unsteady from running. She holds her hand tightly like she is holding onto a precious treasure. You follow Liv down the long corridor, all while feeling somewhat confused. Oh! Night has fallen, with twinkling stars adorning... Oh, I need to turn this up.
There we go. Now we got the mood right.
Night has fallen, with twinkling stars adorning the heaven night sky. The cool evening breeze passes past the two of you as you run and gently ruffle up Liv's hair. Liv finally comes to a stop after taking through all the shortcuts you didn't even know existed. Phew! Made it! She glances at the time displayed on the terminal and lets out a soft sigh of relief. So, is this, greenhouse? Before the two of you stands a glass greenhouse that's specifically for cultivating rare plants. Good, we're just in time. After double checking, hold up.
There we go. Boom, we chilling now. Okay. Now I can actually see everything. Perfecto. Everyone who's joining the stream for Kick and YouTube, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. This one's fun so far. Like I said, we're gonna do all these real quick, then we're gonna get started on the Reverie floating record. But hey, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the time. It's more of like a relaxed back stream till we get started on the main chapter. I'm gonna hope to have this done here soon. We're gonna see though.
After double checking the time on her terminal, Liv slides the greenhouse door open and takes you into the store room. Liv's voice seems to blur and fade into the thin whips of mist that are now shrouding the two of you. I volunteered to work at this greenhouse a while ago because I heard that they were transporting a... What the... The loud noise of the dust-proof fan instantly drowns out the rest of Liv's words. What did you say they were transporting? Unsure what you just said, you look over and see that the fan has blown away the sterilizing mist. Liv quickly checks the time again and grabs your hand, leaves the sterile room in a hurry. Great! Made it in time! Okay. A few small glass domes come into view after the two of you weave through several lush plants. This way, hurry up! It's about to bloom! Liv leans in slightly, her eyes brimming with joy and tenderness as she gazes at the pristine, unopened double-petal bud inside the glass dome. Epipilum? I think that's how you say it.
We chilling. Okay. Yes, I heard that they transported a white Ipilum here recently, so I volunteered to work at this greenhouse. Oh, this is that's that one flower. Oh, dude, the music. Woo! You restarted every time. I was thinking it might just bloom in time for your birthday, and well, I guess this makes it for a pleasant surprise.
I guess I should get the camera then.
The girl gently touches the closed glass dome, and with it, the clustered petals quiver before the delicate crystalline petal slowly unfurls. Shh, it's about to bloom. The translucent petals gleam like meticulously carved gems in the soft moonlight that filters through the glass ceiling. You seem simulated voices of impelum blooming on your terminal, but you find yourself breathlessly actually seeing a real impelum bloom before your eyes. So much so that you can't seem to be sure if this is all just in your head. Come on, Commandant? You come to your senses when your hand comes in contact with Liv's soft hand. Oh, God!
Sorry,
we ain't gonna say anything. Do you remember the paper epiphylium?
Of course.
The paper epiphylium that's pinned with a needle sits by your pillow and smells faintly of dust and blood. You remember when Liv gave it the day it happened like yesterday, because she gave it to you at her most resolute moment. Back then, I thought it'd be great if we could see an actual epiphylium bloom together someday. And well, I never thought it'd actually happen. Her eyes glisten with a hint of tears. Oh, don't cry, Liv, please, don't cry. Commandant, thank you for being... God, come on! Thank you for going out of your way to come looking for me, knowing you were putting your own life around. I'd do anything for you, Liv. I'd go through the depths of fucking hell. I'd look into the abyss to come save you.
You need to stop crying if you're gonna thank me.
Not crying. As Liv quickly wipes off the tears from the corners of her eyes, you pretend that you've never seen that. God, I'd do anything for her, bruh. Well, we're missing this one. We're missing just this one thing, or else your birthday would have been perfect. See, I've been too busy taking care of this epiphylium to get you an actual birthday present.
Oh, don't worry about that.
What do you mean?
I mean, here.
When you tap open a recorded video on your terminal, it shows Liv and the epiphylium shining together in the same pure, beautiful light. An epiphylium lasts only briefly, but memories of it can last forever.
And through memories, this epiphylium shall forever last. Forever and ever.
Without saying anything, Liv quietly takes 2 steps towards you and stands by your side. Quietly, the epiphylium blooms on. Ah, fuck, dog. God damn. Ah, that soothes the soul, bro. That soothes the soul. Oh, Liv is most definitely waifu material, swear to God. I got Sophia now. Swish, 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 swish. Focus, hold your breath, and shake the maracas of the rhythm to the music. Swish, 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 swish. In front of you, Sophia is dancing to the rhythm of the maracas. The girl is in an elegant coating, her body and face adorned with decorations. She moves gracefully to the music, each movement apparently telling a story from long ago. At first, you have to consciously follow the music to keep up, but slowly your hands start moving naturally with the dance. And before you know it, the dance has ended. Thank you, Commandant. So, how did I do? Out of 100.
1,000.
Come on, I'm sure I didn't do that well.
But you did. I'm sure people would die fighting over tickets to your performance if you ever had one.
We got a message from ACA today, not only wishing you a happy birthday, but also inviting you to a celebration. So you hop on a transport craft that took you to the Aslam. No, it is Islam. You attend the celebration briefly before following Sophia to her room. Commandant, I prepared some performances and services for you. For free, of course, since it's your birthday today. Well, I appreciate you not charging me. Sophia's dance just now is part of the program. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I guess that means I could make the tickets very expensive then. And you could help me sell them. We could split the earnings 30-70. But that would I'd have to learn the dance into a different song.
Why is that? Could you not just go with the one you just danced to now?
That one was just meant for you, Commandant. Oh, I appreciate that. It's a limited edition. If you want to see it at any other date, you'd have to pay 100,000 black cards.
Well, then I guess that means I got lucky today, no?
Would you like to see it again?
Of course. But I guess I was swinging the maracas a bit too hard just now. My shoulders are a bit sore. Maybe we should wait a bit?
Oh, well, let's see. Come and lie down here, Commandant. I'll give you a massage with my mechanical arms. It's part of the birthday service and it's free. Well, okay then. Following Sophia's instructions, you lie down. Soon the mechanical arms start massaging your shoulders and arms. The pressure is just right and the accuracy is remarkable. You feel incredibly relaxed. As you relax, you feel two small hands pressing on your face. Your head is heavy with thoughts, and you frown all the time, Commandant, which is not good. Here, let me help your facial muscles relax. Small and warm, Sophia's hands move back and forth on your face. It feels great.
Sorry, where did you pick much knowledge about the human body? When have you always been in the maintenance unit?
I am Jamal's guard, and I have to. Well, engage in fights sometimes. So I have to know which part of the body to do and what the body's to do and whether to strike to kill or injure my enemies. Jamala told me that everything and I internalize them through actual fights. Hey, I think your body is tense up again, no?
I should have just stayed quiet then.
Soon, your body feels relaxed again with Sophia's massage. Shaking your neck, you notice Sophia has placed a small gift box before you.
What's this?
A little something I've got for your birthday, Commandant. Are you familiar with the 12 zodiac signs?
I know a few things about it.
It's something from the Golden Age. It's got to do with the stars. Everyone has a sign based on your birth date. Sophia opens the gift box, revealing a delicate item made from what appears to be a precious mineral. I got this from a merchant. I don't know much about zodiac signs, but I thought you just might be interested in them. This one here is incomplete though, because it only has 7 of them, and it's missing your sign. Oh, that's alright. But I'll keep an eye out for the other 5 and try to get them all for you.
Thank you so much, Sophia. But please don't worry. There are plenty enough already.
Don't mention it. Everything I'm doing today is free since it's your birthday today, Commandant, but looking for the missing signs is a future task and you'll have to pay for that. As far as the missing 5 signs, that'll go 10,000 black cards for each of them and 30,000 for the one that's your sign.
Oh, that's cheaper than I thought. Are you sure you didn't mind 100,000 and 3,000?
Actually, there's another way for you to pay. Jamala told me that time is money. You could pay me by spending time with me. I'm fine either way. Okay. She's always about that money. She hustling. Alright, we got Chrome now. Hold on, I gotta send a message out real quick. Alright, we're good. You just finished a last-minute meeting with Chrome late at night, and the two of you walk leisurely back to the lounge. A threat operation that was completed with high efficiency, so we should be able to rest well now. By the way, today's your... A message suddenly appears on the terminal in your hand. The screen displays a note that you have never seen before with a preview of the text. Dear customer, your order KH500-765-1018242 has been delivered. For any queries regarding the customer suit, please contact customer service. With your recent heavy workload, you have not had time to buy anything, let alone a custom suit.
What is it?
You tap the terminal screen to open the full text, but you are blocked by a large message. Facial recognition failed. Carefully examine the terminal in your hand and realize that the screen is wiped clean of any fingerprint while its back is covered in battle scars that do not match the scratches on your terminal.
I guess I grabbed the wrong terminal.
The wrong terminal? Was it just you and me in the meeting room earlier? You show the terminal in your hand to Chrome. He glances down at the screen and is slightly surprised. Chrome quickly pulls out the other terminal from his pocket. It is indeed yours.
Well, I guess it's good that it's just the two of us, otherwise we'd have to go back. Here, let's switch back.
Chrome reaches out to exchange the terminals, but he looks a bit annoyed for some reason, as if he had made a rookie mistake. You already got studied you. His tone is probing yet uncertain.
Yeah, is there another event at your home?
He smiles broadly. Who has the time to attend events with how busy things have been lately? You've clearly already guessed its purpose. It's a bit regrettable that the plan hasn't unfolded as I anticipated, but since the cat's out of the bag, let me personally deliver your gift to you. As Chrome says with a smile, the two of you reach the Grey Raven's lounge. A delicately and elegantly wrapped package is neatly placed on the storage cabinet by the door. You cannot tell, or you can tell that this is a gift from Chrome the moment you see the package.
Well, I guess shall we open it together?
Hold on. I also prepared a birthday celebration segment originally. With how things have turned out, it may even be more dramatic. Chrome opens his terminal in front of you and initiates a call on the spot. Your terminal rings from inside your pocket. As expected, and you look at Chrome, resigned as he smiles and looks back.
Hello? Who's this?
Oh god, this is him. Is this Whopping P, the Grey Raven Commandant?
Yes it is.
The game of pretend might be childish, but irresistibly fun. I am a mysterious gift giver, someone who has asked me to thank the Commandant for always looking after Strikehawk. I must deliver the gift to the Commandant's door before 12 o'clock today. The person who gave this gift specifically mentioned how hard the Commandant works. Therefore, the gift must be a well-fitting, elegant, and easy-to-maintain suit that is suitable for various events of the future. Now, the gift has arrived outside your door. Would you be willing to step outside and sign for it? The terminal receiver adds a hint of reverb to Chrome's voice, making it feel surreal. The clock in the distance ticks at 11:59, a minute away from 12. After saying this, Chrome puts down the terminal and slowly hands the gift box over. You follow the rules of this game and reach out with a smile, accepting his gift. From that moment on, your conversation no longer requires any terminal. Happy birthday, Commandant. As soon as those words are spoken, the clock strikes 12. In the silent night, the two of you stand in the preparation room by yourselves, enjoying this moment of peace.
Thank you, Chrome. I really like it. I wear it on the right occasions as you hoped.
And I'll be glad to share those important moments with the life with you. Chrome's ice blue gaze meets yours without warning. Poppy P, may you walk toward a brilliant future with my blessings. Don't worry, Chrome. You're the dog. I got you. Alright, we got Kamu. Damn, we're gonna be here for a minute. Great. No one is in the lounge right now. Let's put up the gift over there. Kamu takes out a gift box from his pocket with the ribbon tied on it in a crooked manner. It looks more like a knot than a bow. There's no place to put the box here. Better take it to the entrance. Kamu is about to walk to the entrance with the gift box when he hears stealthy footsteps outside the door. Someone is standing at the door now. The door swings open as the person outside the door turns on the doorknob, with a crisp sound giving Kamu no time to react. Kamu stands there all stiffed, holding the gift box and facing the person who just walked in.
Are you here to give me a birthday present?
No.
It's my birthday today, and the box you're holding has a bow on it. Meaning whatever is in there can only be one thing.
Kamu seems to be trying to say something with his eyes, and you think he's most likely trying to tell you that he had no choice but to shut up before by force if you don't stop talking now.
May I?
Sure, it's all yours now. He seems okay with the way you worded the question.
Thank you.
When you tear open the poorly wrapped paper, you see a clean and elegant black leather box underneath. The leather box has no extra decorations, but the warm and thick texture of the letter goes to show how much he thought the person choosing this gift has put into picking it. Seeing you open the box, Kamu seems eager to lean over to observe your reaction, but manages to suppress the urge. Opening the leather box, you see a plain ring inside. Unlike your regular rings with sophisticated design, damn, we wearing rings like that? This one is just a simple circle, made entirely of black steel, and it gleams with a polished luster. Oh shit. There we go. The ring is attached to a thin cord with a clasp, just the right length to hang around the collarbone if worn around the neck. I made this myself. Probably nowhere as sophisticated as the one you gave me before.
Huh. Thank you, Kamu. I really like it. I never saw this coming from you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Look, I always do my research when giving people birthday gifts.
Oh, well, why a ring for me then?
Kamu freezes at the question. Well, they got this sample from my old army. I just followed that when I made this. Shouldn't look weird even if you wear it every day.
Is that it?
Fine. See, I thought it'd look great on you. Seemingly defeated, Kamu buckles under the barrage of questions and comes clean. I meant this as a thank you for the gift you got me last time. Hope you like this one too. Now, that completes my celebration for your birthday. I'm done talking. Any other questions?
Just one last question. Can I put this necklace on myself?
Is that even a real question? Kamu turns his head away, his voice ever so soft and mellow. He takes a step closer to you and extends a hand. Give me the necklace. I'll put it on for you. That's cool. Okay, how many we got? We still got a couple more. We getting there. We are most definitely getting there. I'm curious to see what she's gonna do. I also need to give me a water in a minute. Oh, the Northern Lights. The night up in the snowy mountain is brighter than you thought. Piercing through the thin clouds, the moonlight falls into the ground and reflects off the snow, illuminating its surroundings. When you've climbed over the stacked rocks and through the dense forest and arrived at the summit, the view before you suddenly clears up. The steep terrain levels out, and with no obstacles blocking your view, deep tranquility fills you as you gaze into the distance. You see this as a sense of accomplishment, as a reward for having it made all the way to the top, and you feel great about it. A red motorcycle is parked in the middle. Next to a burning campfire, sitting by the campfire, Alpha is adding wood to it. A white long-haired cat curls up on her lap as it tries to adjust its posture to the direction of the flames. Oh, it's a cat? What kind of cat? Alpha looks to poke the fire a couple times. The flickering light illuminates her profile. You know that she's noticed you, but she doesn't bother to turn her head around you to face you.
You've got real nerve coming here. Never crossed your mind that this might be some sort of ascended trick, huh? It's because I trust you.
And so you trust an enemy? Seems like Alpha and her less than friendly greetings never gets old.
We'll just walk to the fire and sit down.
Alpha neither welcomes nor rejects your approach. Still, quietly staring at the fire, the firelight fills her eyes. The white cat, on the other hand, is a whole lot friendlier. It stands up and jumps from Alpha's lap onto yours. Onto your lap, it paws at your crossbody bag, making it a rustling sound. Oh, is he making biscuits? Silence slowly fills the air with no exchange of words between the two of you. The howling wind, the crackling of the burning wood, and the cooing of unknown birds in the dense forest. Normally unnoticeable, these sounds have become ignorably clear now. Though not something you experience on a daily basis, this silence isn't detectable or detestable. With the crackling of a new wood thrown onto the fire, finally, Alpha looks up with her usual gaze and expression. Happy birthday. Well, that was that was straightforward. Thanks, Alpha. Straightforward, simple congratulations. No excitement, no acting. Just a plain, sincere wish.
Thank you.
What else do you want?
Well... No. I'm happy with a simple happy birthday.
Was just hoping you could just say that. Was hoping you could just say it.
I'll have to think about it. In the meantime, how about some cake?
Cake? Looking at Alpha, she quickly takes out a small cake you brought with you from your crossbody bag and hand it to her. Alpha stares at the cake in your hands for a few seconds before taking it. She takes a scoop of the cake with the spoon, and instead of putting it in his mouth, she just, wait, what? Instead of putting it into his mouth? You mean her mouth? She just holds it in her hand and looks at it quietly. As you pass Alpha the cake, the cat paws at the package excitedly, its eyes shining brightly.
Oh, this little fella.
You let out a chuckle as you take out the cat biscuits you brought along with the cake and pour some onto your lap. The cat takes a curious sniff, gives it a lick, lowers its head, and starts munching away. Meanwhile, Alpha puttingly puts the long-observed cake into her mouth.
Whoa, this is definitely a picture-worthy moment.
However, after the first bite, Alpha stops and places a spoon on the cake without taking another bite.
Not your kind of cake?
No.
You're not...
We ain't gonna say that. We're gonna get cut. We're gonna get cut.
Well, then what is the...
Oh! Before you even finish talking, Alpha has put the spoon in the cake, still on it, into her mouth. Is it my mouth or her mouth? The cake's fine. Tastes great. You can have the rest. The cake ends up back in your hands, while Alpha stands at the cliff edge, gazing at the distant horizon, her long hair and clothes fluttering in the wind. A moment later, she turns around to look at you. Let me know what you want. Let me know what your birthday wishes are. I'll make them happen. Aye, bro, she's smiling. She's smiling, bro. Ah, that's awesome, bro. Nice. That looked like a sincere smile too. Oh yeah! Holy shit, we got the whole lineup now. Still, let's go get Isla. Let's go see what she wants. I need to get a water after this. Hey, there you are. Ready for this year's surprise? The clock just struck 3 p.m. and the artificial sunlight is shining ever so brightly. Seeing you in a hurry, Isla takes a hop and stops you in her tracks, her hands behind her back. She has this mischievous glint in her eyes, obviously hiding something behind her back.
Well, is this surprise going to be long?
Well, I can't say how long it'll take most people, but I'm sure this is going to be a breeze for you since I've trained you so well.
Is this some sort of challenge?
The porcelain white surface of the card Isla handed you looks plain enough, with only one line that reads, "To Pop and Pee." Flipping the card over, you see what's on the other side. The back side of the card has been painted with random patterns in green and blue tones that at best seem like some sort of postmodern doodle. From afar, it looks like something, but up close, you have no idea what it is.
Is this supposed to be a clue that tells me that there's more to the puzzle?
Yep, it's part of the puzzle, and you'll have to work your way through the rest of it. I've marked a location on this card, and you'll have to use this clue to figure out where you're supposed to go to uncover the next card.
Got it. So it's like a scavenger hunt.
Exactly. See, told you it'd be a breeze. With a smile on her face, Isla seems she's about to explode in excitement. Feeling Isla's excitement, you have no choice but to take on another look at the card and hope that you can actually live up to her expectations.
A green lawn, a vast sky, and plenty of sunlight. Is this the lawn where we used to draw together?
Whoa, that's fast. And I thought it'd take you at least 5 minutes to figure out that one. Guess I made it too obvious.
It's only because you did such a good job drawing the place, Isla. And then I happen to remember that lawn because I really like it.
Oh, I see. God, bro, her smile do wonders. Isla seemed a little embarrassed, a soft spot in her heart apparently touched by what you just said. But her usual cheerful smile quickly resumes. Well then, let's go. Hey! The two of you find the second card in the shady green under the trees. Like the first card, this one too simply reads "To Pop and Pee." Turning it over, you see several squiggly yellow patterns that apparently are supposed to form a large square.
This one took me quite some time to come up with. Pretty sure it's not as easy as the last one. I'm always here to drop you a few hints, though, if you find it too challenging. I already know what this one is, though. A large square and a yellow stage curtains. It's the screening room at the WGAA, right? Holy... no way! Isla looks flabbergasted beyond words. This isn't a hard one since we share a lot of memories here. Man, I didn't think these puzzles would be so easy for you. I mean, come on! Should I pretend they're super hard then? My puzzles aren't easy at all. It's just... Isla's voice trails off, but she quickly shakes her head and then stops herself in her tracks. She then puts her professional smile and uses when hosting events. Forget what I just said. Let's hurry up and head down to the next location. Okay. You find Isla in the third card at WGAA. You find the fourth card in the breeze in Isla's studio. According to the hint in the fourth card, the last one is in Grey Raven's lounge. Hold your horses there. There's only one card left, and I have to give it to you personally. Just as you and Isla enter the lounge, Isla suddenly stops you, looking more determined than ever. No longer calm, she now looks more like a child afraid of getting caught in a prank. Stopped in your track, you have no choice but to give in, with victory right within your reach. Sure, but why though? Because it's the last piece of the puzzle. Geez, Commandant, you've got to see things the way a girl does. It makes sense for me to present the last one as part of this birthday party when I put so much effort into putting it together, right? Right. I'll remember that. Her face is red. Isla takes your hand, spreads out the cards you've collected on the table, and then puts it in a line. She then takes the very last card from the Grey Raven Lounge and places it in the missing spot. The dazzling puzzle finally has its last piece. The 5 cards form a complete picture. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary with these cards, but a closer look reveals a message hidden within the vibrant colors. Does it say, "Happy birthday"? Bingo! And there goes the final puzzle. Congratulations on cracking all of them like a breeze, like you always do. By the way, thank God you had all of them figured out, though. I thought you'd find the last one overly challenging. But together we're strong, right? That is true. With a smile, Isla stacks up the 5 cards into a pile and hands it over to you. I know you're smart enough to crack any puzzles, Commandant, but there's this one thing I have to tell you myself. The colorful cards in Isla's hand seem to be reflecting the colors in her mind. Happy birthday! May your days ahead be as colorful as ever. Appreciate that, Isla. Oh yeah. Alright, we got Selena now. I'm very curious to see how this one's gonna go. Oh, we're in Liv's little flowers. The hills are covered in blooming flowers that sway gently in the breeze. You never thought you'd see a sight like this during the era. You arrived at the rendezvous point with Selena's letter in your hand. You've been waiting for quite some time now, but haven't seen her. Let's just wait. You remember hearing the announcement about an assembly for a temporary mission on your way out this morning, and that may be what's where Selena is now. Before opening the communication software, you see that the temporary mission notice on the terminal with Selena's name on the list. Babylonia doesn't stop for one person. All rules apply even on a day that's special for someone. Realizing this, you feel less anxious and walk alone to the flower field. The tranquil fragrance of the flowers lures you to sleep, and slowly your eyelids grow heavy. What are we, passing out? Conductor? Conductor? Oh, oops. I guess I dozed off just now. No, I should be the one apologizing. Sorry for making you wait so long. God, bruh. Shaking your head clear, you take Selena's hand and stand up. That's when it hits you that the sky is not as you remember it. Whoa. Seems like I've been here for quite some time already. Because the temporary mission was on the opposite direction of the conservation area. So, uh-oh. Selena lets out a suppressed uh-oh as she lets go. Presumably because it has hit her that she didn't quite do so with the right force. That's when you notice that she has a wreath of flowers and leaves around on her left arm and vital fluid oozing out. Oh, you hurt. I'm okay. Selena turns her body, hiding her injured arm. You didn't rest after the mission? Well, I came straight to see you. I was checking my terminal the entire time on my way back, and I was kind of expecting you to send me a message telling me how mad you were for getting stood up and telling me that you were going to leave. Why would I do that? I ain't never gonna do that. And I started to panic because I never got any message from you. I thought you'd been waiting for me this entire time and that you'd be mad. But then I got scared thinking that you might have just left without saying anything.
I'd never do that, Selena. I ain't never gonna stand up a woman like that.
Selena's gaze appears a little evasive, and you can't be sure if it's because she's feeling guilty or embarrassed. And I just felt so glad when I saw you sleeping among the flowers. You were waiting for me. You accepted my invitation and did not leave. You didn't just give up on me. You were here all along.
I'll wait as long as I fucking have to. I don't give a shit.
And all these negative thoughts I had in my head were just poof. Selena places her hand over yours, interlocking your fingers.
Oh, yeah! Ho! Hold on now. Ho, ho, ho. Hold on now.
Please, keep me here, conductor. Let me be a little selfish for you. Let me be a little selfish for just a little while longer.
Hey, you could be a little selfish for a little bit longer than need. I don't mind.
The whole way back, I was thinking about asking you to dance with me on this special
day. I will gladly dance with you. All right? I will gladly dance with you. All right? I may know salsa, and I may get down with the salsa, but I can also be elegant. All right?
Selena's gentle plea blends with the symphony of the wind and the flowers, like the accompaniment slowly being played out on a stage. With it, your body moves subconsciously, guided by Selena. Conductor? Conductor? In the moment of your embrace, Selena closes her eyes and whispers by your ear, her breath warm against your skin. As we break away, she opens her eyes, and your heart skips a beat at her watery gaze. At that moment, you seem to understand what she is trying to say. Conductor, can you hear my soft call? Conductor, conductor, will you like how I sound? Selena closes her eyes with a smile before you can answer her question, seeming as though she's heard what you wanted to say. The wind and flowers bind the two of you together. The two of you are in a chase after each other, your steps intertwining and figures entwined. The two of you dance well into the night, with the moonlight showering upon the two of you.
Oh, man. They went in on that one. They were like, hey, we're going to make sure that she get the proper shit. I don't mind that one. I don't mind. That was probably my favorite one. That was probably my favorite one so far. Not going to lie.
All right, let's go check this one out. The honeyberry cake that you've been savoring as you sit by the roaming fireplace warms you from the inside out, making you cozy to the point of feeling a little drowsy. Tired? Noticing Rosetta's concerned look, you shake your head to show that you're not feeling drowsy because you're tired. I see. I hated the idea of asking you to come down here, but everyone was just dying to celebrate your birthday with you, Commandant. And I didn't want to let them down. It's your birthday today, and for the forest guards said they really wanted to celebrate it when they heard about it from Rosetta. Not wanting to disappoint them, you came from the forest guard settlement with Rosetta to join the birthday celebration. It's during the celebration that you truly feel the forest guard's warmth. Rosetta stands beside you, and with her mouth open, she seems like she wants to say something but quickly closes it. Hey, what's up? Rosetta looks outside. Following her gaze, you see a lively scene out there where constructs and humans are laughing together in this new city blessed with gifts from heaven. The forest guards wouldn't have been where we are now if they hadn't been for your help, Commandant. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you, Commandant. No, Rosetta, they themselves have you to thank. Well, I just feel like I have to say it, Commandant. Please, you have to accept it. Well, if you insist. Yep, let me show you how it's done. Here, take a seat. As she speaks, Rosetta gently cups your face and lifts it slightly before she slowly lowers herself.
Hold on now, what's happening?
With your foreheads in touch, two of you can feel each other's warmth. Rosetta? The bodies are now connected bridge, allowing thoughts to be conveyed without language. Now, this request might sound a little rude, but may I hug you?
Come on! I'll take that hug! I'm a hugger. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Rosetta's voice is barely audible, but you hear every word that comes out of her mouth since the two of you are already so close. Of course.
Rosetta kneels down like a knight until the two of you are at eye level. All the while, the two of you remain physically connected by the forehead, then by the cheek, then by the upper body. If touching foreheads is meant as a way to convey one's gratitude to the other person's mind, then a tight hug is meant to express the deep emotions brewing within one. I've never been very lucky to have my fair share of unfortunate experiences, but in this unlucky life, something very fortunate happened to me. It's your birthday today, and it's on this very day that you came into this world, and it's also because of the day that I got to cross paths with you. Which is why I think the chair you're sitting on suddenly makes a God, we're gonna fall. Commandant, possibly having grown weak from age, with age, one of the chair's legs suddenly snaps. Oh shit! In a split second, Rosetta has unfolded her wings to hover in midair and wraps her arms around you. Oh, whoa! And thanks to it, you didn't fall to the ground, which is good news. The bad news is that she's wrapped her arms around you so hard that it hurts just about as much as if you'd fallen on the ground. Oh, ouch! As you sit on the ground rubbing yourself, Rosetta looks at you with her eyes heavy with guilt. Sorry, Commandant. No! No! You're fine! You're fine!
Have you ever heard of the law of conversation of luck?
You cut it short.
Every step wrong might actually be putting you one step closer to something greater down the road. Maybe that's what's happening with you, Rosetta.
Okay, we're chilling. Or maybe it's this guy trying to balance my luck here since I'm already super lucky for having you. It seems like Rosetta said something. She looks at you with a weary smile, then when you look her way. Well, guess I don't feel so sad now. Guess I don't feel as sad down when I look at it that way. But I've still got to keep you safe. Hey, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. All right, we got 21. I gotta fucking get me a water. Hold up. I need to get a water. I need to get me a water. I'm fucking thirsty. I'm not gonna be able to. My throat's gonna be parched. Give me a minute.
We back. Ugh. All right, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day with the stream so far. With the people on Kick, welcome. I am Poppin' P. For those who do not know me, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself here since I'm new to the Kick people. I started posting on YouTube a little while ago, but I didn't really start taking it more seriously till beginning of this year. So I've grinded hard from January till February. And then March, I took a month off so that way I could really hone in on the money. So that way I could get me a camera, which is this bad boy, to start making better long form content like short films. So I make short films of PGR right now. First one, I just got done with the recent one. It came out about 3 days ago. I got another one in the works right now, and I should have it done this weekend. But I'm bringing something very different to the content creation of gaming, to per se. At least to me, in my eyes, I think it's different, and you don't really see it happen like that. So you went for the long haul, and I'm gonna be streaming on Kick for a little bit too. I was streaming on Twitch, then I switched off to Twitch to switch to YouTube, and then from YouTube, I was like, you know what? Let's add multi streaming to my arsenal. Let's see how we like about it. So far, it's doing pretty. I like it so far. It's not terrible, not terrible at all. So I like it a lot, and I wonder why everything is not wanting to pop up on what is happening here. There we go. Okay, but yeah, that's me. You know, I just a guy who likes to who wants to bring something different to the table and want to make people smile, want to make people laugh, want to make a difference in this world. You know, it may not be as big as it may be, but you know, as long as I make someone's day, it's all that matters to me. All right, here we go. Mechanical dog. Number 21. Hey! Poppin' P is having a birthday today. I have to be here. Poppin' P, final inspection. Number 21 lies on the ground holding a crudely made remote controller that operates a racing mechanical dog. Vera only just mentioned last week that number 21 was studying mechanical structures, and here she is today in Grey Ribbon's Lounge with a homemade mechanical dog, asking you to have a look at this surprise. Except the mechanical dog isn't fully calibrated yet, which makes this the 30-second final inspection you're going to with number 21. The floor is cold. Do you need this blanket?
It smells like Poppin' Pea. I like it. I want it. Number 21 takes the blanket and stuffs it under her soft belly.
I don't think that's how it's meant to be used.
Doesn't matter. Focus. This is the 30-second inspection. On 21's urging, you would sit beside the mechanical dog reluctantly and hold up your terminal to record its running patterns. Running shouldn't be a complicated task, but this mechanical dog has 3 heads, each with its own mind. What is it, Cerberus? Set. Go. The mechanical dog starts howling like a wolf and dashes off as soon as number 21 presses the button. A few steps in, its left head takes control, causing it to veer off course.
There's this head that howls like a wolf, then there's this other one that barks like a dog.
That's just diversification in design. Watch and learn, Papa P. Sensing a competition when the left head barks, the right head suddenly pulls up to the right and bursts out laughing. Eventually, all 3 heads start yelling at once and they run into a chaotic manner.
That's quite an innovative design.
Something hits you as strange right when you're about to stop the malfunctioning dog. The 3 heads start spinning faster and faster, stirring in the air around them before they begin to hover.
It's taking off? Huh? You can't even begin to describe how bizarre this sight is.
3-headed helicopter dog, number 21, 2 months of research, huge. What the fuck? Papa P, are you confused? As if to prove something, number 21 grabs the remote and presses the red button. The storage compartment suddenly pops out of the flying mechanical dog's belly, and confetti of all sorts of colors rain down, some of which make their way onto your shirt. Planned, innovative, making Papa P astound. Wow, that smile is... This is number 121's birthday surprise for you. Now I'm rocking it like a star.
Where did you even learn to say that?
Candy wrappers need to be unwrapped. Number 21's watchful eyes. You produce 2 pieces of confetti from my collar and find unscrawled writing on them. It took me quite some time. Both pieces have smiley faces drawn on them, with eat well every day and sleep well every day written on them. Another piece that landed on your shoulder reads, run into number 21 all the time. Number 21 came to keep you company. I was worried that Pop and P might feel lonely. As she speaks over the noise from the flying 3-headed mechanical dog, number 21 opens her arms at you. I want to give you a hug. You can touch my hair. You can touch my ears too. But only today. As long as Pop and P smiles, number 21 smiles too. If Pop and P feels happy, number 21 feels happy too. That was certainly an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got Q. Let's see what she wants. Feeling a bit drowsy in the lazy afternoon. Make sure we're good. Okay.
I head to my room to get some instant coffee. Opening the door, I see a chair covered with a piece of silk cloth. Except I don't remember having bought this and wonder if it's something I got as a gift from someone. When I lift the silk cloth, though, I see a neatly crafted 4-legged wooden chair. Would have been great if it had come with a cushion.
Well, you'd end up running your spine if you sit on a cushioned chair for too long, though. Turning around, you see Q standing behind you. You never expected her to show up here.
Hey!
Then I dropped by because it's a special day. Ah, she smiles! What the hell? Happy birthday, Commandant. It's been a while since we last met. I see you've changed quite a bit. No, I got that chair from over there as your birthday gift. I mean, it's pretty common and all. Oh, but it's made of high-quality rosewood, which is rare nowadays.
Thank you, Q.
Don't mention it. So, want to try sitting down and see how it feels?
Sure.
With Q watching you, you slowly sit on the chair with the rosewood chair. With it, you seem to smell a faint fragrance of sun-dried chocolate, and you don't know if it's all just in your head. The curve of the chair's back is an ergonomic design and feels just right. Right when you're savoring the moment, a pair of hands find their way up your neck. Oh, whoa, The cold fingers catch you by surprise. So, how do you like it?
It feels comfy.
It's your special day. Do you have any requests? Hey, now, come on.
Shoulder rub?
Shoulder rub, hub. A bold request that is. I mean, that's not really that bold, but okay. Q places her hands on your shoulder awkwardly before you start hearing cracks. Ugh, ouch! A sharp pain shoots through your gaps between your shoulder blades and collarbone.
Okay. It feels great.
Your face says otherwise, though.
Have you never massaged anyone before?
Wait, me? Come on. It's always been the other way around. Okay, now that I get. Hey, don't worry. Don't you worry about that. I get it. Perfect chance for me to get familiar with it, I think. So be good and work with me here. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna end up killing me.
Just kidding. Let's call it a day here. Drop by Kowloon sometime and I'll get you a professional chiropractor. I don't know if she was teasing me or like what. That was interesting. All right, here we go. Now we've got Echo. I'm very curious to see what she's got in store. Are you the Grave Riven Commandant? Here, this is for you. It came from Earth and it's been checked. Free of dangerous substance. Here you go.
A letter. From Earth?
In your hand, and what? Ow? In your hand sits a simple white envelope that shows faintly of the disinfected from the inspection center. Opening it, you see a page torn from a notebook. Commandant, I hope this letter finds you well. Oh, this is interesting. Ah, it's Echo. Okay. Oh, well, I knew it was Echo, but I'm not sure if this is the correct way to format a letter. I haven't got to the part of the book I was reading that teaches you how to write letters properly. Anyway, I did a quick calculation based on how many days it take for this letter to reach you in Babylonia. Turns out the ETA is right around your birthday. So, happy birthday, Commandant. Sad that I'm not there to say this to you personally, but I hope my wishes reaches you on time. Birthdays are just so beautiful and romantic, no? The birth of a new life always brings hopes and dreams. People on Earth have invited me to their birthday parties. There was this one time when I went to a newborn's birthday party. The baby's granny had a hard time lifting up the baby, and I saw tears in the wrinkles on her face. People here are barely scraping by, but they try their best to feed their pregnant women and children. The granny told me that this is all to continue lives in the fire of humanity, that humanity won't vanquish from Earth as long as new lives are born. And there was this one time when I went to this elderly person's birthday. Wait, is that how you use the word elderly? People dressed as neatly as they could and all brought gifts to the camp's eldest member. Longevity celebration is apparently what people in Kowloon call a celebration for they throw a senior, and it's meant to be a family celebration. They don't just celebrate the day the senior was born, but it's also a tribute to the continuation of life. I still don't fully understand what all these mean. Long ago, back in Utopia, we celebrated birthdays too, but it was meant for getting more ration supplies than usual. I never thought there were all these meetings attached to its birthday. I stocked up on things I'd love to share with you during my time here and written them all in my journal. Just let me know whenever you're free. Oops, went off topic again there. I was gonna say happy birthday. If I can't make it in time to celebrate this romantic and important day with you, please accept my sincere blessings through this letter. Echo. The handwriting on the paper has blurred from disinfection and inspection, but you can still imagine Echo sitting upright in the scavenger camp and conservation area, writing this letter stroke by stroke. It's been a long time since you last saw Echo, and you can't seem to remember the last time the two of you spoke. Commandant?
Huh?
You recognize the voice that just came from behind you. Feeling a tap on your left shoulder, you turn around and see no one there. You're as adorable as ever. Hold on now. Hold on now. The purple-haired girl standing behind you on the right smiles and waves at you. Cecily? Sharp as always. We even had a bet that we'd be able to fool you this time. I'm confused. What's even happening?
I thought you were still on Earth.
Echo should be very busy these days, according to the schedule you got from her a while ago. She worked day and night to finish her work and had to bypass the homecoming request as soon as she knew your birthday was coming up. She ended up all burnt out and almost missed your birthday because she fell asleep on the transfer craft back. You really need to let us know your birthday is coming up ahead of time going forward. Well, on second thought, you probably won't need to do that anyway. She's already memorized the date by heart now, and she's even set a yearly reminder on her terminal. Oh, she's waking up. Her face goes blank for several moments while the armor spins nimbly and moves toward the floor nearby. Commandant? Hey! Oh, we winning! We winning, ladies and gentlemen! Looking somewhat awkward, she pulls up a small party popper from her pocket and pops it. Ah, man, that's On the other side of the shiny paper stripes come showering down like shooting stars. You can see Echo's face heavy with worry. People on Earth make this to celebrate birthdays, right? Nervous, she picks up the scattered paper stripes. I know I'm not supposed to leave these lying around in Babylonia.
Thank you, Echo.
With it, Echo eyes sparkle.
But you really didn't need to work yourself into a pulp.
No, I mean it's your birthday today, Commandant, and it's supposed to be special and Liv falls deep. Liv? What you mean, Echo? Echo falls deep in thought, trying to find the right words. And I just couldn't help but feel happy.
Happy?
You thought she was going to say a word you'd never heard. Yep, very happy. I guess there are words and poems out there that can be better described as feeling, but I think happy is the only word now that does feel my feeling justice. Back when I was on Earth, I saw lives that had been passed down because of you, Commandant, and all the sparks and hope that came to life because of you. So I'm very happy you were born onto this planet, and even happier to have met you here. Hey, come on now. Come on now. The girl blushes somewhat as she breaks into an embarrassed smile.
I'm also very happy to have met you too, Echo.
Yep. So, what's next on your schedule, Commandant?
Well, let's see.
Oh, so you've got things to do today, I gather.
According to my schedule, I've got nothing to do for the rest of the day.
That's great. Well, I was just going through an online forum and came across a restaurant with a bunch of positive reviews. Want to give it a try? Absolutely. Let's roll. And I thought I could fill you on what Cecilia and I learned on Earth while we eat. I don't know who this Cecilia girl is. I'm guessing that's the knight. I may have spoiled myself, but hey, that's all right because I'm gonna get there eventually. So it is what it is. I'll be right back though. I gotta go say hi to my mom. And boom. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Okay, one thing about me too. When you're new, if you're new to kick, if you're new to the kick, one thing about me, my family is everything. My family is absolutely everything to me. They mean the world to me. Um, they are the reason why they're one of the biggest reasons why I get up to chase my dream, protect them, do what is needed. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Without them, I would not be here. So, not to get too sentimental, but this will all let you know, like, my family is everything. So if they like, They need something. That's why I'm like immediately going away to go help them. So, because without them, I would not be here. So, all right, enough of that. Let's get back started on this shit. We are now with the OG Lucia. Let's do it. You haven't seen Lucia around since the birthday party ended, but can't help but wonder where she went. When you're back to your senses, you find yourself standing at the door to Lucia's resting pod.
Lucia?
Commandant, is that you? I thought you went to rest already. Lucia opens the door with a subtle but noticeable surprise on her face, as if she wasn't expecting you to show up at all. She clears her throat and opens her mouth.
Are you alone?
Oh, whoa, what are we happening here? Yep, all alone.
Yep, all alone. And so are you, I assume? Well, would you like to go for a walk together?
Of course. Oh yeah, let's go for a walk. What is this music? Once again, yes! She holds my hand! Crescent and shining brightly, the moon hangs high in the sky with a few clouds slowly drifting by in the distance. Whew. Lucia lets out a barely noticeable sigh of relief.
What's the matter?
Seems like it's been a while since I last had a walk like this. Well, I'll be able to do this every day once everything is... Oh. Dark clouds have appeared in the sky, and with the thunder, dense raindrops begin to fall almost immediately. Right when you're about to ask Lucia to take shelter from the rain together, you find yourself standing under a small umbrella. I brought this with me because I checked the weather forecast before we came. Let's keep going, Commandant.
Of course. We can do this both now and when everything is over.
And when everything is over, you'll sure be able to enjoy leisurely walks in the garden every day with Lucia during breaks. Alright, shall we? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make you an even bigger cake that looks better.
Cake?
Lucia's gaze suddenly grows a bit evasive. I made you a what? I made you a make for your birthday, but it didn't turn out all that well. I took a look at the cake when I took it out of the oven, and it didn't exactly seem like the cake pictures I found on my terminal. I left the cake sitting on the counter after, but the cleaning robot took it away thinking I didn't need it anymore. All I have left of these candles came with the ingredients I bought to make the cake. Lucia takes out the candle from her pocket.
Don't worry about it. I'm happy you're here with me.
Are you sure? Oh, I'm most definitely sure.
Yep.
Well, so am I. I'm happy as long as I have you by my side, Covenant. Yes, sir, Ski! No matter where we go. I really wanted to show you the cake I made, though.
Don't worry about it.
It seems like she needs some more time to get over the cake. Seeing the candle in her hand, however, you suddenly have a eureka moment.
Well, we could still make wishes with these candles, no?
Wishes, you said?
Yep. Wishes. And birthdays come together, and birthday wishes usually come true. I can share one of my wishes with you, Lucia. Now, let's make the wishes together.
Before Lucia shows any reaction, you take the umbrella from her and quickly light up the candle where she's holding.
Quick, close your eyes, then make a wish.
Alright. She closes her eyes awkwardly. In the flickering candlelight, her profile is serene and beautiful. Well, I hope that... The raindrops falling on the umbrella... Wait, hold on. Okay. The raindrops on the umbrella gently muffle the words coming out of her mouth. When she opens her eyes again, the rain has lessened and the dark clouds are quickly retreating. In their place, the moon is once again hanging high in the sky. Coming through the transparent umbrella, the moonlight shines on Lucia's eyes. What did you wish for, Commandant? I did not wish for the rain to stop. Not something you want to say? Well, that's fine.
And you?
My wish? Well, I wish to cross paths with you, Commandant. No matter which word we're in, no matter how many times we need to start over, and no matter what trials we face. I wish to have you as my Commandant in every universe out there. I swear to God, I got you! As long as I remain myself, I'm sure I'd be able to find my way to you eventually, even without a wish. In the moonlight that meanders over the raindrops on the umbrella, Lucia gently smiles, shining brightly with determination.
Pretty sure that will come true.
Yes, so am I. Seeing the path ahead aglow with clear silver light, you know that this leisurely night walk is going to last a while. Hey, that's all right. That's 100% all right. Ah, we got Hakama. Or is it Hakama or Haima? Is it Haima or Hakama? I'm going to say it's Haima. Here we go. A cool breeze lifts the dark velvet oval over a small table without a sign of corner at the shopping street in the early morning. On the table are sage crystals and neatly arranged cards in an arc. One side sits a mechanoid in white, on the other a human.
I've drawn my cards, Hakama. Hikema.
Fuck! You place your cards you've drawn from the deck and place them before the mechanoid. Please allow me to confirm your query before you have your cards analyzed. It's how is the day going to go, correct?
Correct.
Not long ago, Hikema contacted you saying she was researching a card divination and hoped that you could help with the data collection. Except you never accepted her to set up a stall in the shopping street to offer her free readings to passerby. It's still pretty early during the day, but behind you there is already a line of customers waiting, a few of whom are mechanoids. I need you to reach out your hand and place it in my palm.
Okay.
Hikema holds your hand gently while her other mechanical arm brushes over the cards you've drawn. So, these are the cards you've drawn. Huh. It's your birthday today, no?
Did the cards tell you that?
One way to enhance the mystery of divination is to express surprise at the right moment and spice up with the certain real-life details. Did my performance just now make my divination seem more credible to you?
It did feel more convincing.
Of course. I will take your feedback into serious consideration. Now, let's go through the cards. You woke up very early today for something special, perhaps something out of your daily routine.
Whoa, out of the money.
Soon you'll be rushing to your next location where you'll be meeting many different people. I'm certain you'll be busy at the very least. All sorts of interesting events will keep you busy until night. I don't think you'll even have time for a nap today. Your birthday isn't lonely at all. It almost looks like a diplomatic event. Anyway, you'll have a fulfilling and even more somewhat tiring day. Fortunately, our divination comes with an energy cleanse, which can help you feel happy and less tired. I'll set up the project for you. Hikema slowly closes her eyes. When she opens them again, it seems as though she has called up some sort of data. A hunter shoots at a fox, but the hunter ends up dead. Do you know why that is?
I don't.
Because the fox says hunters that try to kill foxes die like losers. You just laughed, didn't you? I think it's a joke that brings joy. The last 3 people who heard it laughed out loud. Hikema shifts her gaze over, focusing on the corners of her mouth. My records show that you are an exceptionally perceptive person, but it seems to take you longer to react when you face me. As Hikema gathers the cards on the table, the cards pile into layers and rustle into her hand. Things always take me by surprise when I'm with you. Not only that, I've experienced emotional logic disruptions multiple times. Understanding my feelings for you is like calculating the principles of card divination. I haven't reached the bottom of that even with all my computing power. Mechanoid's mind only considers the rationality of actions, but I think meeting you today is somewhat I wanted to do. When Hikema loosens her grip, a card falls back onto the velvet table. Actually, I just looked at your authorized shared schedule and found some free time to meet you today. A reasonable time arrangement greatly increases the success rate of the plan. The card has a completely different design of that of the others, with a small cake with candles and all sort of color painted in the middle. As the card falls, the bystanders who have been waiting behind suddenly gather around. Someone shouts 3, 2, 1, and everyone shouts blessings together. Happy birthday! The velvet on the table is pulled away, and the small cake identical on the top of the card slowly rises from the hole of the table. Looking at the cake, both you and Hikema quickly meet each other's eyes. She breaks into a smile and pushes the birthday cake towards you. Hey now, come on now! Don't think that you could have ever seen this coming. Your existence itself is a miracle born from the universe. Happy birthday and good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank Hikema. Hey, you're Sirski. All right, we got Han Ying now. We're almost done. I think we got like 7 more. Oh no, we should have a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we got 13. We can hopefully get this done by the next half an hour. Then we can get started on the floating reverie. We still gotta finish that. It's been a long time since I last wrote. You have my deepest apologies. Oh, don't you apologize. I heard you planted the branch I'd given you by the window. It should be blooming by now and make for a beautiful piece of decoration at your place. Speaking of which, I guess I should refer to your place as lounge, and I'd love to see it for myself someday if I ever get the chance to. Oops, sorry for digressing. Actually, I heard from Puwao that it's your birthday today. I've been looking forward to this day too, and I have something to show you. Could you come to this place for a rendezvous today before dusk if you're not too busy? With your terminal in hand, you can see that you're slowly approaching your target location as you pace forward. Having received Han Ying's invitation, you follow the coordinates to arrive here. Oh wow. As you round a moss cove boulder, you suddenly stop in your tracks, eyes widening as the sight before you. There you are. Han Ying turns around to face you. Hey! I could tell it was you by the sound of your footsteps. Well, that's fucking wow that you could fucking figure that out. Behind Han Ying is a lush green valley with a waterfall that, cascading from what seems to be a severed mountain peak, forms a narrow river. Remember I told you that there was still a lot of clean paradises free from the punishing of Kowloon? There were deserts, rainforests, mountains, and snowfields. I was planning to invite you to see them later, but I decided to take the liberty of taking you to this valley first, since a birthday is an exceptionally important occasion. You can see the entire valley from here. I hope you like it.
I really like it. By the way, the letter you wrote me. Where'd it go?
You produce a small photo from your bag and hand it over to Han Ying. What's this?
This is the branch I got from you before. It bloomed yesterday. Thought you wanted to see it, no?
The photo captures the windowsill of the lounge, with artificial sunlight gently illuminating the flower pot in the windowsill. The flowers in the pot have already bloomed, and their layer of white petals reflecting the soft light. They're beautiful. Seems like you're doing a good job taking care of them. Thank you for showing me this picture. It means a lot to me. Han Ying accepts the photo, holding the photo in her chest and taking a deep breath. She seems like she's trying to work up the courage to say something. By the way, did you notice when they bloomed, Commandant?
I didn't.
Then I think they bloomed quietly when you weren't paying attention. Han Ying's gaze shifts towards the valley. A timely wind blows through, swaying the vegetation. I asked you to come here by dusk for this very reason. And with it, the green before you sinks as specks of pure white flowers suddenly emerge from the valley in the evening breeze and a faint fragrance. Moments later, the specks merge into the sea. Han Ying takes your hand and walks into the sea of flowers. Up close, you see that these flowers are some kind of flower, as the one you have on the windowsill. A symbol of respect, purity, and loyalty. The flowers sway before you and Han Ying. Some say that the soul of the Creator's most precious gift to humanity. Wait, is the soul of the Creator's what? Some say the soul is the Creator's most precious gift to. Okay, you are the person with the soul, Commandant, and I can't think of a gift that can compare to that. I've been growing these flowers since I met you, thinking I'd be happy to have you look at them on a day as special and important as this.
Thank you.
If you like it, that's great, but I have one more small gift for you, Commandant. Could you hold out your hand?
Okay.
With it, Han Ying places a silver bracelet on your wrist. The bracelet is engraved with the delicate double-petal flowers, matching the field of flowers in the branch in your lounge perfectly. Once again, happy birthday, Commandant. What better way to express our bond with the bracelet? People from Kowloon show their feelings from one another with bracelets, and I hope you like it too, Commandant. My feelings too shall remain by your window. Hell yeah! Now, I present my feelings to you once again, and I hope to have you by my side for the rest of eternity. I got you! Nice. Ooh, we got Bianca. Ooh. I wonder what this one's gonna entail. Ooh, at a bar? Sorry to keep you waiting, Commandant. Bianca is already sitting when you turn around. You came to this tiny bar in Babylonia's commercial district and at Bianca's invitation. According to your terminal, this place isn't exactly an easy one to find. Fortunately, the instructions Bianca left you were spot on. Take a left from the cinema's main entrance and you'll see the sign at the third alley. The rectangular space only fits a bar counter, with large instruments like a cello, guitar, and a djembe placed on the corners. Every inch of this small area is meticulously designed and arranged.
I got here a little early.
Happy birthday. Oh. Bianca still looks a little apologetic as she pulls out a bottle of wine from her bag and hands it to the bartender. Hey, I'm okay with wine. I love me some red wine.
Wine?
I tried making sparkling wine for you. I had to spend some quite time learning it, and I hope you like it. With the bartender pops the champagne cork, the rich bubbles within make a pleasant sound. With glasses clink, the sweet wine take. It's sweet wine! Fuck! I still gotta drink it. I don't care. I'll drink it. Tastes of all sorts of fruity quirk spread across your mouth.
I'm really enjoying it.
I passed by an abandoned vineyard a few months ago, and I saw some grapes there on my way back from a mission. So I started looking for fruits that are still growing on Earth and made this bottle of sparkling wine with them.
Another glass, please. By the way, Bianca, how did you know about this place?
That alley to the left with the cinema entrance. I've always wanted to come here after movies to see performances by musicians from WGA. They're probably the freest souls of our time. I find that kind of freedom out of reach, but it gives me a reason to keep fighting. So I wondered if... Oh, speak of the devil. Layla, the usual. You bet. Layla, the bartender, takes out 4 glasses of bottle of whiskey. The 3 walk to the corner filled with instruments and pick up their gear. After a simple tuning, the cello starts playing first. It's deep and heavy tone, initiating their impromptu performance. Layla pulls out a small piano from under the bar, and that's when it hits you that the 4th glass is meant for herself. Bianca's legs start swaying to the jazz tune. Hey, come on now! She breaks into a smile without knowing it herself. Come on! Commandant, I want to rebuild that vineyard when everything is over. Bianca looks at her wine glass and then at you.
So you're thinking about becoming the owner of the vineyard? Doesn't really sound like something you do.
Hard to picture that, no. Well, I actually want to build a school there. Dude, I can only imagine her legs swaying. And when I'm done, the kids will have a childhood totally different from ours. There has to be a garden, that's for sure, and the classrooms can be a little spacious, and...
There has to be music too, right?
Bianca nods with a smile, her legs stopping to the rhythmic movement as she delves into her imagination.
I'd love to pay your school a visit when it's done, then.
Yep, I'll make sure to invite you when it is. Your glasses clink again. With the wine in your system, you find yourself tapping your fingers to the beat of the rhythm. Hell yeah, dude, it's a vibe! And there will always be room for you there. Both your and Bianca's glasses are empty when the performance comes to an end with a piano solo. I like that one. That was nice. All right, we got Bamanata. Let's see what she wants. You're back at the lounge, having finished the day's task. You notice something out of the ordinary as soon as you turn on the light. There is a sticker of the birthday cake on the door and a party popper that is yet to be popped on the handle. And the journal that Bamanata gave you that you've been keening on your table is now nowhere to be seen. Looking around your table, you come across a loose page from the journal underneath, with a familiar handwriting. I am your journal. The journal has run away. You'll need certain clues to find me. Shaking the paper in confusion, you suddenly hear a muffled sound from the corner of the lounge. In the drawer. Following the instructions,
I see a cardboard box that's shaken slightly, overturned among the pile of unpackaged packages. Bamanata?
Bamanata isn't here. You didn't hear Bamanata speak just now.
Okay. Here begins the little thief hunt then.
Holding back a laugh, you open the drawer as Bamanata suggested. Sure enough, there's another piece of paper with your own handwriting from past entry.
I'm taking Bamanata in for a routine checkup at the Star of Life today. Let's hope it isn't as painful as it was last time.
Turning the page over, you see a hastily drawn Star of Life symbol and a message from Bamanata. The journal says that it won't hurt anyone if the Commandant is here. The box moves again and the person inside gives an overly deliberate hint. The journal has run away again. This time, it's probably hiding in the fridge.
In the fridge, huh?
The moment you open the fridge, a bunch of sky blue balloons come pouring out with another piece of paper with your handwriting on it attached to the string.
Saw a robot handing out free balloons at the memorial park today when I passed by. I took one and gave it to Bamanata. Vanessa rolls her eyes but didn't say anything.
Come on, Vanessa! Bamanata doesn't remember the balloon, but Master said if you like a gift from someone, you should thank them sincerely. Bamanata likes it very much. The voice coming from under the box, thank you, the speaker seemingly having forgotten which was supposed to be hiding.
So, where am I supposed to look next?
Not gonna tell you, Bamanata really isn't here. A few seconds later, another hint comes from inside the box. Check the backside. But you've done that already. Only seems like a few balloons, but the figure holding them under the balloons. Thank you. A few dots come after the thank you. Bamanata probably grew a little hesitant writing this line, but went to add one more line. The journal says, thank you. The journal has run away again, and it's in the box this time. Feeling affirmed, you immediately walk up to the box in the corner, holding the loose journal pages Bamanata left you with. The box starts shaking violently. When you're just a few steps away from it, it opens a crack, revealing Bamanata's face. Surprise! Happy birthday! Ah, man!
It's Bamanata.
Removing the box, you see Bamanata holding a few colorful balloons. On top of that, there are small boxes in all shapes, candles, dolls. She probably came bringing everything that got to do with birthday. Ah, Commandant! Happy birthday! Bamanata puts your birthday down on the first page of the journal when Master told Bamanata about your birthday. So, do you like all of these?
Of course. Thank you for going out of your way to do all these for me, Bamanata.
Today is a very important day because it marks the beginning of you, Commandant, which is why Bamanata needs to take it seriously too. These balloons are for you, and this here too, and here's your journal, Commandant. Here, Bamanata wants to see more entries about Bamanata in the future. Don't worry, I got you. All right, OG lead time. It's my dog. Let's get in there. Happy birthday, Commandant. I don't even know how many times I've said happy birthday to you, but it's weird how it feels different every time I say it to you. I've been looking forward to the birthday every year since God only knows when, and I got you this little something for your birthday this year. Lee hands over a thick photo album that seems to have at least dozens of photos.
Thanks, but what is this?
Well, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Huh, let me look at the album.
The first page of the album has a photo of Grey Ribbon Team and everyone celebrating Christmas for the first time. Oh! Back then, Nanami ran up to Liv and hugged her from behind. Yeah! Liv and Lucia were smiling next to them while Lee stood quietly in the background watching them. The second page shows a picture of everyone in the lounge making New Year's couplets. I think I remember that one. You start seeing more and more photos as you go, and the screens in them grow more lively as you turn the pages. Lee has captured everyone from every gathering, and cozy memories from those nights flashbacks as you go through the album.
So, it's a photo collection. Whoa, you actually took pictures of everything gathering.
I thought it might come in handy someday, like now. Thought I'd keep all these memories we share because you never know what tomorrow holds.
I agree. As I flip through the album, these memories come flooding back.
It's like everything happened just yesterday, right? Lee breaks into a barely noticeable smile.
I mean, I do love the album and the memories in it, but as far as I'm concerned, this album is missing a few things.
Hearing these words, Lee is caught by surprise. I beg your pardon.
It's missing a picture of you and me for my birthday this year.
Lee opens his mouth slightly, apparently lost for words of what he seems to think is a stupid mistake. Lee looks as though he's been spending days building a domino row, only to realize at the last moment he forgot to set up the very last piece. Before long, however, he quickly pulls out a camera, one that people back in the day called a Polaroid. Oh, damn, he got a Polaroid? This is the camera I borrowed from WGAA. I was gonna take some pictures when the party started like I always do. But it just hit me that I didn't need to wait that long.
Good point. Let's get to it now then.
We need to stand a bit closer. We should both be able to fit inside the frame if I hold the camera like this. Lee walks over to you and holds the camera awkwardly above his head to capture both of you. Ready? Now,
3,
2, 1. The flash bursts into a dazzling spark, capturing the moment forever. A picture slowly comes out of the bottom end of the camera, with two figures gradually appearing on the white surface. It takes only a few seconds for the picture to fully develop. In the picture, the two of you are wearing a warm, lively smile. Guess you really like this one.
I sure do. You did a great job.
You feel a pull by the arm right when you're about to put the picture away. Turning around,
I see Lee is holding me by the arm.
not so fast. I mean, since you have a picture now, it's only fair. Lee shakes the camera to show you that it's still got plenty of film on it. It's only fair for me to have one too. That's true. That is very true. Alright, Chong Yoon. Let's see what he wants. Hey, Papa P! What do you think of my secret base? Inside a compartment of the Aslam's train warehouse, Chong Yu looks proud as he gives a thumbs up, pointing the space behind him. The place isn't exactly spacious, but big enough for moving around. It's got running water and electricity, a small bed with cushion, and even a terminal with all sorts of data in the corner. On top of all of that, there were all sorts of boxes stacked up, each filled with useful supplies like food and tools. One could possibly last a year living here.
This is pretty much a mini shelter.
Secret base. Call it a secret base. Shelter sounds like odd and ominous. ACA had invited you here for a birthday party they threw for you today. You came across all sorts of nobles at the party, which quickly tired you out since you weren't exactly a social being. And that's when Chong Yun showed up and got you out of the tiring celebration, saying that Jamala was looking for you. Instead of taking me to Jamala, however, he brought you here away from everyone. Hey! What, lost in thought? Well, makes sense that you are, though. The nobles of the Islam are odd old foxes. There you go. And you need to pay attention to every word that comes out of your mouth when talking to them so you don't fall prey to their little tricks. Business people are all questionable beings these days, Pop and P. So, you want to be careful when you deal with them.
I will keep that in mind.
That's good, because I'm not like them. FYI, they just want your money, while I...
What, you gotta save my life?
Why would I want your life? It's not like I could turn your life into money anyway.
I see. You do want money.
You never know, you were quite debated, Pop and P.
Well, I've had our fair share of debate at the Parliament.
Well, just don't ever tell people that you got that from me. Oh, by the way, I noticed you didn't eat much outside.
I was about to eat food I took when these strangers came over and started an awkward small talk. I had to keep a smile up the whole time.
That sounds gross. Tell you what, I'll fix you something to eat. Can't have you going back on an empty stomach after all that trouble. Take a seat over there and I'll kill some time. Oh, and kill some time. The terminal's got ebooks and you can listen to music with the headphones. Let me whip up something real quick. Sitting on the bed, Chong Yu pointed at too, and facing the terminal, you start browsing away. Most of the titles at the top are opera, which is what Chong Yu listens to when he's alone. Opera's good shit. Opera's really good shit to listen to. You open a particular opera folder and start browsing through it before stumbling upon a particular audio file. The title 111 stands out from the other count-long style titles. Today being your birthday, curiosity got the better of you. You put on the headphones and tap to it. What comes out is Chong Yu singing opera, but unlike the perfect performance he has shown you before, this one sounds like practice with occasional off-key tunes. And the lyrics are very different from his usual pieces. They sound like something Chong Yu wrote himself. You know this would probably come across as offensive to Chong Yu, but this particular piece is far from all the ones he's sung to you so far. Despite the off-key notes and the obvious drops in quality, I find myself oddly entertained, looping it several times without even knowing it. Food's ready. Hey, wait! What are you listening to that? Headphones are jerked off your ear and the terminal gets shut down before you know what's happened. Turning around, you see Chong Yu panic like he never has. Seeing you all stunned, Chong Yu takes a few deep breaths and quickly regains his composure, though not entirely. Well, I was going to sing you something nice since it's your birthday today, but most of the ones are old folk birthdays and didn't seem right for you. So I tried writing one myself, but writing is harder than singing. Couldn't get the tone right. Tried recording once, but it never sounded good. I didn't think you'd open the opera folder, so I didn't hide it in deep. How did you find it?
Maybe I'm just unusually gifted at treasure hunting?
This is anything but a treasure, though.
I think it's a real treasure. Can I make a copy?
Uh, well, 10,000 black cards. Pay me that and you can copy it.
I wouldn't mind paying you 10 times that.
Wait, you're not serious now, are you? Forget it. Just take it. It's free. Consider it your birthday gift. Saving one on a birthday gift is a lousy song isn't a bad deal at all. Why are you laughing? Like, you just want a major auction deal? Just promise me that you won't let anyone else listen to you, or else I'm coming after you for the emotional damages.
Don't sweat it.
Well then, guess that's a promise. Now, come over here and eat up already. The birthday star gets the best seat. That was a good one. I like that one. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. We got Kamui. You got a message I received from Kamui that reads, "We'll be waiting for you in the lounge. Gotta make time for me today." Given Kamui's track record of amazing performances over the years, it wasn't hard for you to guess what kind of surprise would be lying in store for you today. You put your hand on the doorknob.
Alright.
Commandant, happy birthday! In the darkness comes the sound of stream music and confetti popping, followed by a sweet scent in the air. A split second later, you feel something landing right on your head. Oh no! I forgot to turn on the lights! Okay. Kamui quickly runs over to flip the switch, finally revealing the lounge, now decorated in a vibrant array of colors. Bright streamers hang in the bunches of walls, crooked little fangs dangle from the ceiling, and the table is piled high in various rainbow sodas, making the lounge look like a child's restaurant.
So far, you've been enjoying Kamui's idea of a surprise.
What? Wait a second, put this on! Kamui places a small red and white party hat on your head, and another on himself. This is a replica of an old birthday hat from the WGAA's archives. They said everyone used to wear these at birthday parties. Look, who's the star of the day?
Thanks, but I don't think everyone had to wear one.
Oops, gotta take those freshly baked fortunate cookies out of the oven.
Wait, I thought they were done already.
After the fortunate cookies, Kamui comes up with a big birthday cake. You can't help but wonder how Kamui managed to plan so many things. Every time you think the party has come to an end, he will come up with another surprise, turning the birthday party into a marathon. Guess that's a little too much for food, no? Should we take a break before continuing? So, Commandant, how do you like the birthday party?
I can't be happier.
Great! I totally knew you enjoy it.
Feeling a little exhausted, actually.
Oh, no, well, guess we did a little too much. I'll try to tone things down next year.
Quick question. How in the world did you come up with all these things to do?
Well, so I went to the WGAA to pick their brains on how people prepare for birthday parties. I picked a whole bunch of brains while I was at it and learned about how people celebrate their birthdays and what kind of gifts to make them happy. I ended up with a whole bunch of feedback and I decided to keep all of it because I wanted to throw you an unforgettable party. I was in over my head trying to come up with a surprise for you, and that's how I ended up with the party like this.
I see. Thank you. Things were a little chaotic, but I really enjoyed this party. Because I could see how much work you put into putting it together.
Really? How nice of you! Kamui blushes as he scratches the back of his head, looking unusually shy. Wanshi and Kamui always ask me to hold my horses with these things because they always thought I went a little too far. You're the first one to go through all these things with me and actually enjoy it, which makes me super happy too.
Let's throw another party like this for you next year.
What? What is this writing? Sure, be ready to get blown away next year. And every single year down the road, Commandant. So stay tuned, Commandant. It's gonna be better every year. Kamui beams with a wide smile, opening his arms as if to give you a big hug. I want to make every single one of your birthdays the most memorable one. I'm sure I can totally count on you to make that happen.
For sure. We'll be celebrating my birthday every year going forward.
You reach out and fix the slightly crooked paper on the hat on Kamuro's head. Seeing reach out on each other's head, covered in confetti, both you and Kamui burst out laughing. The birthday party was noisy indeed, but it has been the most memorable one you've spent so far with Kamui. That was good. I like that one. All right, now we've got 1G. You've applied to 1G's message and arranged to meet him at this park. It does not take long before you hear footsteps behind you and a hand gently pats you on your shoulder. Happy birthday, Commandant.
I never mentioned today was my birthday.
This isn't the first time I celebrate with your birthday. 1G sits down next to you on the bench in the park, looking over at you. But it isn't the first time I celebrate with only you.
Is it better with just the two of us?
1G nods. I prefer the peace and quietness. Besides, there were many people on your last birthday that I could hardly talk to you. The time I get to spend alone with you is precious. 1G smiles calmly, but the contention of the root of his hair silently reveals the rush he has been in.
Was there an emergency mission?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You can check. 1G suddenly leans in, pressing your hand beneath his squinted eyes to rub his cheeks gently. Okay, what are we doing here? You feel the touch of bionic skin at your fingertips. It is a softness that is unique to constructs. It is also slightly warm. See, everything is fine, right? Before you can respond, he leans back naturally and reaches into his bag before pausing as if remembering something, his eyes revealing a hint of helplessness. I actually prepared a cake for you, but don't freak out.
Why would I freak out?
1G slowly takes out a squished paper box from his bag. The cake inside is crushed, but you can tell how delicious it would have looked. I bought it this morning. The mission was so urgent, so I carried it with me. As you can see.
You bought it this morning? Wait, morning?
I saw you queuing at the dessert shop during our last break, but they sold out when it was your turn.
Only those who line up early in the morning can buy one, right?
1G remains silent and quietly leads in again. You have to wake up at first light to make it. His light golden eyes gaze at your face as if contemplating how to trade this great sacrifice for a greater gift. This is the earliest I've gotten up all this year, not counting all-nighters. Should be considered overtime. As for the compensation, I need to think about it. It's crushed. Do you still want to eat it? Using the unaccompanied metal spoon, you scoop a small piece of cake into 1G's mouth. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Not the route that I would go, but I guess it works. Well,
It's delicious.
If you like it, I can go buy another slice tomorrow morning. As long as you like it. 1G licks the cream off his lips, smiling slightly before accepting it again. Then, once again, happy birthday, Commandant. Next time, I'll give you a more complete gift. I'm looking forward to it, 1G. What? Why did I do that? Alright, whatever. Hey, we got rolling now. Your consciousness seems to have sunken underwater, your body slowly waking from a long slumber. Someone gently slaps you on your cheek. Jesus! The warm touch bringing you some clarity. In your birthday dim vision, you see a familiar figure crouched in front of you, his hand wavering before your eyes. Oh, you're awake. The world has been destroyed by the punishing virus. Startled by the horrifying words, you instinctively sit up straight and surveying the surroundings, only to find yourself having merely taken a nap in the conservation area lounge. But the familiar setting heightens your alertness, because an unexpected person is standing before you. Alright, calm down. I was just teasing you. You were taking such a short nap during your mission, and I, your malicious enemy, took the opportunity to sneak in and watch you for a while. The silver-haired descendant smiles and waves, but you cannot discern the truth in his words still.
What do you want?
Your memories gradually flood back, and you recall what happened before you arrived on the surface. You fell asleep directly upon returning to the conservation area after tiring events. What do you think I want? Or have you forgotten what today it is? Before you can answer, a cold metal box is thrusted into your hands. Now you know, right? Indeed. I am here for your birthday. At that moment, you finally notice a bouquet of flowers on a small table beside the bed, placed there by someone unknown. The sunlight outside the window was not the usual bright morning light, but the morning like the early dawn. Sneaking in to offer you this blessing before the guards find out wasn't easy. Have you thought about how to thank me, Grey Raven Commandant? Roland sits by your bedside in the hazy morning light, looking at you with a half smile.
Why give me a blessing?
Why? Maybe I wanted to celebrate my worthy rival for a year of good fight. Aren't you going to open the box? Don't worry, there's nothing strange inside. It's a simple gift. Under Roland's watchful gaze, you slowly open the box to find it filled with glistening candies.
Candies?
Would you trust a gift from an enemy? Maybe I sprinkled some poison in there too. If you don't believe me, how about I fit you some testing kits?
There's no need.
Oh, and why's that? Roland raises an eyebrow nonchalantly.
You've had plenty of chances to make a move since the beginning. There's no need for such roundabout tactics. So I trust you that this is really just a simple gift.
I see. Who would have thought the Grey Raven Commandant would be so sentimental these times? Roland, ever so persistent smile, seems a bit more mysterious at the moment. Anyway, I've delivered my gift. It's up to you what you want to do with it. The sun is about to rise. Time for me to exit the stage. Roland stands up from the bed and walks toward the door. Goodbye. If there's a next year, I'll send you my blessings again. The silver-haired figure opens the door, letting the golden morning light flood in before turning back with one last smile. Happy birthday, Poppin' P. Your birthday party with Grey Raven this year has ended as lively as ever. After your party, you return to the lounge alone. Back then, the researchers eagerly tested the candy upon your return to Babylonia, just as Roland said they were just candies. Just a gift, and nothing more. As the digital clock nears midnight, your eyes are drawn to a small familiar box on the desk. You are certain it was not there during the day. You quickly stand up and examine the box under the light. Sure enough, there is a classy birthday card written in cursive expressing the Ascendant's blessings. Happy birthday. The candies from last year must be finished by now. Huh. Alright, almost done. We got 5 more. Let's do it. Watanabe. Sorry. Never knew this party would turn out like... Oh, well, how do I want to do Watanabe? I don't remember how I did it last time. Sorry. No. Sorry? Sorry. Never thought this party would turn out like this when I invited you. There we go, that'll work. At this very moment, the kitchen table at the Oasis camp is piled high with all sorts of baking ingredients, including wheat flour, and wild berries for decoration. Watanabe, wearing an apron and holding a homemade father. Damn, I can't imagine him wearing that, but okay. Has a serious expression with a hint of frustration. I actually thought it would be able to come up with a cake with just vegetable oil and bird eggs. Guess there's no cake without cream and chicken eggs. Well, this is not what quite I had in mind, but I decided to make you a cake. Watanabe has been beating the vegetable oil and bird eggs for the past 20 minutes, but with the mixture still showing no signs of forming cream, sitting at the bottom stubbornly like when they were first put into the bowl.
Should we move on to the next step? The cake should taste the same even if its cream isn't fully whipped.
Theoretically, yes. Well, as long as you don't mind, I guess.
Not at all.
You and Watanabe carefully scrape the cream into the sifted flour. Okay, we're good. The entire time, Watanabe is a meticulous and cautious one that wouldn't be blamed for thinking that he is mixing an experimental compound instead of trying to make a cake. Fortunately, the dough they mixed this time around turned out to be very successful. It falls short of being white, soft, and elastic, as it should be according to the old recipe, but it's moldable at the same time. Watanabe pours out a metal cake mold and places the dough in it. According to the instructions, 20 minutes at the medium heat. We're good. What exactly is medium heat?
Well, let's see. The recipe says 180 to 220 degrees would be an ideal.
Alright, let's use the camp's meat drying oven. They place the dough and mold into the oven, and Watanabe sets the temperature and heat based on his experience. After 20 minutes, the room is filled with sweet aroma. Excited, they pull out the tray, revealing a golden, fluffy, mouth-watering cake with the perfect texture. The only catch is that the cake is completely flat. If anything, the cake looks more like a perfectly made pancake. I mean, hey, it still works. Guess this is because the cream wasn't fully whipped. Watanabe frowns slightly, clearly disappointed by the failure.
Wait, maybe we can make something else with this. Like a fruit pancake, for example.
You mean like the crepe from the recipe?
Yes, with a fruit and cream on it. We don't have cream, but I think syrup would work just fine.
Sounds like a plan. Watanabe pawns for a moment, then breaks into a smile. Let's give it a try then. They wash and slice the wild berries they meant to decorate the cake with, then place them on the pancake and drizzle syrup over them. Thinking the berries alone are a bit plain, Watanabe adds a mint leaf for garnish. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but... Watanabe hands the triangular fruit pancake to you with a sincere and gentle expression on his face. Would you accept this birthday cake we made together? Oh, absolutely! I got you, dog! You accept the cake with a nod.
Thank you. I really like this birthday cake.
With the bite of the warm pancake, the syrup quickly spreads out into your mouth. With just the right amount of syrup and wrapped around fresh berries, the soft pancake is appropriately sweet. Makes sense for the people back in the day love this. And the fact that this pancake was made by you and Watanabe makes it all the more special.
It's sweet and delicious. Want to try a bite with the cake this we just made?
Oh, may I? I don't see why not, boy. We made it! Watanabe seems surprised and somewhat embarrassed. Well then, guess I'll try a bite. He takes the pancake from you and takes a soft bite out of the opposite side. Moments later, he too breaks into a satisfied smile. Ah, this is great. Alright, here we go. Nanami. You find yourself stopping by in your tracks from the corridor in Babylonia, feeling too scared to take another step forward. Oh boy. Mostly because something up ahead doesn't feel right. The massive iron mech that stands in the center. Looks imposing while at the same time donning at a coating of color of a cake, with burning candles on its shoulders, and a huge birthday hat on top of the round astronaut helmet on the cockpit. It looks incredibly bizarre and vibrant. Just in time. Ready to give me up? Wait, what? Ready to give it up for me as I come to the door? Turning around, you see the Nabi standing confidently with her hands on her hips and her head held up high. Commandant, are you ready? I'm not going easy on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you see, it's her birthday today, and I wanted to spice it up with a little challenge. Now, if you want to beat me in this challenge, then I'm gonna give you this super awesome birthday gift. So, are you ready, Commandant? As Anami shouts, she lifts her left foot, raises her right hand, and points her fingertips skyward. Now she stands as straight as a vertical antenna. Beep, boop, I'm ready. I'm reading everyone's signal here.
Who's everyone?
Beep, 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 beep. Terrible signal reception here. Keeping her one hand and one foot straight up stance, Nanami hops left and right, apparently trying to find the right reception spot. You don't really understand what Nanami is doing, but you have a feeling that something big is about to happen. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, there. It's coming, Commandant. I just picked up the signal. Having been keeping her eyes closed to stay focused, Nanami opens her eyes wide as she stomps her left foot. Then she launches herself into the air and spins several times before hopping over you and landing on the other side. Seconds before she lands, Power, with its engines and thrusters roaring, swooshes past you and catches Nanami precisely in the cockpit. Before you even have time to clap for their amazing performance and maneuvers, Power has already swept down this way. A split second later, Nanami pulls you into the cockpit. Commandant, hold on tight to me! Oh shit! You can barely make out what Nanami is saying as Power picks up speed, but judging how fast things are speeding past you and your surroundings, you can tell that Power is heading from Babylonia into space. I'm not wearing a spacesuit! You struggle with every ounce of your being to get close to Nanami's ear to let her know that you're not wearing a spacesuit. Nanami, however, just looks at you with the, oh, don't worry look. Oh boy. Before long, Power launches herself up Babylonia into space while carrying you and Nanami. From what you hear from Nanami after the shenanigans, things only went as smoothly as they did because she notified Babylonia of a trip well in advance. Oh boy. Now in space, you feel just fine without wearing a spacesuit, and you have Power to thank for stuffing you into an astronaut helmet right before it launched off Babylonia. There's plenty of oxygen in the helmet and the temperature is just right. Except,
Tiny space we're in, huh?
you find yourself and the Nami cramped into one person space like canned sardines. Oops, totally forgot to make it a little bigger. But hey, feel free to scoot over a little, Commandant. I'm super soft and malleable?
Uh, Thanks, but why does it feel like I'm the only one being squeezed here?
Because I'm trying to get a better view here. Hey, see that thing over there? Oh, we in space now. When the Nami's sitting on your lap, you look at where she's pointing and see a spiral of stars. The spiral of stars look so surreal that you can't help but doubt your own eyes. Every birthday is unique, and there's no revealing a birthday once it's gone, or reliving a birthday once it's gone, which is why I want to make every single one of your birthdays count and make it the best ever. Nanami spreads her palms and presses them against the inner wall of the helmet. Beyond the wall, a pure, radiant light emerges from the stars. This light, a remnant of the past, transcends time and space, traveling millions of light years to reach both of you. I've got everyone's signals loud and clear. In the flowing radiance, it feels like you're looking onto the past and everything that's happened over the year, whether big or small, familiar or not, and all the people you've met along the way. The radiant white light eventually converges into Nanami's palm. Through the wall, Nanami gently closes her hand, then opens it to reveal a small chip. She hands the chip over.
Okay.
Following Nanami's instruction, you insert the chip. Oh my god, cannot speak. You insert the chip into your terminal and play through the audio file in it. At first, you hear nothing but an overlapping mix of sounds. Through the confusing mix of sounds, you can still make out what you're hearing. You seem to be hearing blessings, some of them by voices you recognize, some of them by voices you only sort of remember, and some of them like greetings from mechanoids. Among them, however, is a voice you can't quite decide if you recognize or not. The people say that birthdays are about saying goodbye to the past, and I find that very depressing. But fortunately, that's just the first half of the saying, and the second half of it is birthdays are about greeting the future too. As far as I'm concerned, I believe that friends who celebrate your birthdays with you are those who are willing to walk the path with you in the future. It's a shame that we can't all be together in one place to celebrate your birthday this year, Commandant. Which is why I got you this as a pleasant surprise. The audio in the terminal pauses momentarily, and with it, all the blessings synchronize. Commandant, Nanami, happy birthday! When you and Nanami are back from the shenanigan, you ask her what these signals were all about. This is what she says. That's just meant to spice things up. I mean, I asked everyone to record a happy birthday video for you, but I didn't want to just give it to you. I just wanted what would have been super boring and lame. And the light? Well, that's one of Power's special effects, and I was just playing along. Hey, stop asking already. Magic tricks are lame once you know how they work, right? But I totally don't mind showing you more of these tricks I have up my sleeve. Alright, 3 more. We got Noctis, Puwal, And then that. Oh, we're taking a little bit longer to get through it, but we should be done.
Hey, bring us another bottle here.
The red-haired construct raises the bottle and clinks it with the human.
We're here tonight to celebrate your birthday. Cheers. He still gets excited whenever he drinks.
Now the two sit in the corner of a newly opened restaurant in the commercial street, enjoying a bubbling pot of spicy hot oil. Noctis apparently booked this place in well in advance. He dragged you here as soon as his work had ended today.
Where's the menu? Let's order a few more things. 2 of these and 1 of those. Alright, let me get 1 of those too. Ah, come on, it's your birthday today. You still gotta eat till you drop since you barely have time to eat.
At the mention of the word birthday, a service mechanoid nearby suddenly turns its head and makes a creaking sound.
This one's done. Hurry up and scoop it up.
Noctis perches down the bottom and starts piling the food into your bowl. Before you know it, you have already a heap of food sitting in your bowl.
Don't you skip them veggies.
With the alcohol in his system, Noctis has grown more talkative. Your eyes, however, are drawn to your surroundings. Your hunch tells you that something is cooking. The service mechanoid from earlier is now nowhere to be seen. At the same time, some of the other mechanoids nearby turn their heads this way, the flashing green light on their heads indicating that they are in communication.
You need to eat more meat, eggs, and milk. It'll make you stronger and tougher on the battlefield. Noctis, something's off. What, we got company? I'm not feeling anything.
Noctis gently pushes the bowl at you.
Hey, don't you worry. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. Eat up now before the food gets cold.
Thinking it's probably all just in your head, you're about to dig into the food when you suddenly notice a group of mechanoids emerging from the kitchen nearby. With speakers and horns in their hands, the mechanoids dressed in uniforms clap as they approach.
Look over there. They're coming. Oh, here, yeah, right here.
Noctis looks at the strange group of mechanoids, seemingly unsurprised as he waves them over this way.
What in the world is going on? What do you think, genius? It's your birthday today. Come on, let's get the show on the road.
The mechanoid starts moving in sync when Noctis snaps his fingers. The huge speakers set up in front of you start blasting happy birthday.
It's your birthday today. Hey, happy birthday to you, hey.
Sounding genuine, Noctis joins in the singing, his voice so loud it nearly drowns out the mechanoid's chorus.
How do you like it? I worked with the WGAA to have this Golden Age rock version made just for your birthday.
The rest of the restaurant is drawn into the commotion in the corner, some even tapping along with the beep as they wish you a happiness and joy.
I guess I'll clap and joy.
As the song reaches its final line, the mechanoids suddenly pull out 2 banners and unfurl them with a flourish. Your heart skips a beat as Noctis draws a deep breath and, pointing a finger at you, reads the following out loud.
Through the frost and the mist of the clouds we break with courage as we soar to the sky. Face to toying with bare hands as we leave a voice of awe and shakes the sea. Don't look away. Let me show you what I've got up my sleeve.
You turn your gaze to Noctis' arms, still in awe of his little display of culture just now. With it, Noctis' mechanical arm detaches and rockets into his arms. From the hollow shoulder joint shows out a bright red banner that reads,
And ain't got no one got nothing on you. I had an expert write it. Impressive, right? Bet you never saw that coming, did you?
You can't help but burst out laughing, seeing Noctis all excited.
Are you sure you're not just drunk? Ain't no one gets drunk on alcohol-flavored electrolytes. I got this all planned out for you as well in advance. No way I'm not gonna get drunk on your birthday. Anyway, making you happy is my top priority today. So, did you like it? You did. Let's share another drink. Here, happy birthday.
I like Noctis. That was a good one. All right, we got Puow. Oh, excuse me. What are we at? Okay. We almost... No, wait. We almost had 3 hours. Holy shit, are we really? Oh yeah, it is almost 9. Damn. We're going for a minute. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can open your eyes. I don't know if we have time to get to this. Puah moves your hands away from your eyes, and as you open them, colorful lights fill your vision, illuminating the night. I guess I should do this. There we go. That way it's not misleading. You have heard many vendors' shouts on your way, but seeing them in person still feels a bit unreal.
Food Street?
I promised a birthday surprise for you, Commandant, so tonight I rented out the whole street. Commandant, grab whatever you want to eat. My wallet is right here, and don't worry about spending my money. I'm not a kid anymore.
I can't accept this.
Charge! Tonight we stuff our birthday star before we return. Puah enthusiastically pushes you and you stumble to walk forward, smiling as you linger at each fragrant stall and colorful signboard. Oh, how about some grilled sausage? We're closing soon. I can give you a 90% discount.
Oh, that's too good to be true.
Don't be surprised. A lot of the food and ingredients can't be kept overnight, so shops often sell them at lower prices before closing. Here, take it. A shiny grilled sausage is placed in your hand, the meaty aroma wafting your nose, and you cannot help but feel a little hungry. It looks so delicious, Commandant. I want to bite too.
Here.
That first bite goes to me, then Commandant. Nom 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 nom. Delicious! Puah gives a thumb up, exhaling dramatically from the heat.
Just eat slowly.
Oi, you over there! Someone seems to be calling out from someone from behind. Turning around, you find a middle-aged man enthusiastically waving at you. Yes, you. I feel a connection with you. How about a free slice of sakama?
Huh?
Hearing the call from the sakama vendor, other small stall owners also begin to beckon you despite how lost you look. Sugar people, freshly sugar people. Hey, this one looks just like you. Here, I take it. Check out my shop. How about we got a glass of newly waxed berry smoothie? Try a tang hulu, where you're our 1,000th customer. This one's on the house. You begin to have strange suspicion that everything around you has been planned.
Wow, is this your doing?
You turn around and the girl bouncing around you just moments ago has vanished, along with a harsh-formed Talon from the stall. Just as you begin to worry, the familiar figure pops up again in the distance. Ta-da! The master chef is here. Look over here, Commandant. With a beaming smile, Puah turned towards you, the crowd, and holding a wooden tray with a bowl of noodles. No mountains or oceans can stop the energetic girl. She seems to be part of the crowd effortlessly. Happy birthday, Commandant! These longevity noodles were handmade by me, and I learned it from Uncle Lee at the noodle shop. I was worried that you figured out my plan early, so I had everyone help keep you busy. Alright, try it quickly before it gets cold. You take a bite under Puah's acceptant gaze. The broth is delicious, the noodle is perfectly chewy, and her efforts are evident in every bite.
Oh, wow, delicious.
Hearing your praise, Puah's smile grows even wider. I'm glad you like it. People say eating longevity noodles on birthday ensures a long and healthy life. By the way, have you made any birthday wishes today? Can you make me one more? How about wishing that you can celebrate every birthday with Puah? That's it. Alright, final one. This will be the final one that we got in the stream. I thought we were going to get through the revelry, but I guess not. All this is taking damn near 3 hours. Alright, here we go. In the evening, people are still immersed in the revelry of your birthday party. Amidst the continuous greetings and blessings, you quickly retreat to the edge of the room. Babylonia is never quiet at night, but rarely does it have a joyous clamor like this. Coming back to your senses, you find yourself a good distance away from the lights, now standing alone by the library's entrance. In the night breeze that has been keeping you company the entire way, you have come all the way here by instinct, pushing open the door like you have all those nights before. Welcome, Commandant. Or should I say, happy birthday first.
Oh, I didn't see you all day.
But I thought I shouldn't disturb you because you were surrounded by all those people. I meant to go with you to catch up with you again, so I could hand you your birthday gift. No one lowers his eyes, sounding mysteriously amused. Well, I presume you're all free now since you're here.
I suppose so.
Well then, this is for you. Sitting in your palm now is a small photo frame filled with all sorts of paper sculptures. The soft lighting painting a scene of fireflies dancing in the grass.
A paper sculpture lamp.
Yep, that's what it is.
Wow, this is pretty. Thank you. But these fireflies remind me of how you make me.
Huh?
But, why fireflies?
Some say that fireflies are stars on Earth. They may not shine as bright as the stars, but they're within reach and they communicate with one another using their own light. I know in his floating record story we saw the firefly, so I know I know the fireflies played a part because of him. Which is why I wanted to give this to you. This is going to keep you company for me, even when I'm not around you. I accept that. And now, Owen takes out a notebook and pen and jots down a few locations and plans. Want to pick one that seems interesting to you, or should we rest here for a bit?
Let's rest for a while.
Alright. Owen sits down as he always does and pulls out a piece of fruit candy from his pocket. Here.
Candy?
He nods earnestly with a mix of nostalgia and anticipation, as if he really wants to see you eat it.
And you don't have one for yourself?
This isn't the only one I happen to have today.
Well then.
We should probably split it then. Well, that was quick. Huh. I like that. Now let me make sure there's nothing else. Codex story replay. Festival event story. Where is it? Happy Go Lucky. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Death and Surprise. Is there a sequel? There is not. All right, we got all 31 done. Woof. That was a lot. Night Training Reunion. Oh, okay. We don't need that one. Yeah. I would say we did pretty damn good. Oh, that was that year's birthday. That was last year's birthday. Oh, I see now. And that was the first year's birthday. All right. Ugh. Chat. I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to do it. Hey. All right. I think that's going to do it for the day. Oh, I got this. All right. Chat. I think that's going to do it for today. I am very grateful that you guys have came to the stream today. It was different. It was different. I wasn't expecting to get something like that. But hey, I'll take it. We are going to be doing the floating. We're going to be finishing the floating river on Saturday. That would be the plan. Now that it's like past the 3 hour mark. Was not expecting that to take 3 hours, but hey, it is what it is. Anywho, I'm very grateful to be doing this. I'm very grateful that I am in a position to where I get to do this. I get to stream for you guys. I get to show you my reaction. Get to show you like everything that I'm doing. And yeah, couldn't ask for anything more. You know, I'm very grateful for everything. That being said, now, so plans now. So for people on Kick, I will be streaming PGR until I get caught up with the story. All right, that I don't know how long it's gonna take, just because I gotta do the floating records, I gotta do the main story on top of that, and I don't know how long those all take. The floating reverie, we should be able to get done on Saturday. Because we're almost done. And then from what I was looking at, chapter 23 doesn't look like it's going to be too long. It's like 33. It's 24 battle missions, so that shouldn't take long. But I'm excited to see where that's going to go, because then on top of that, we've still got all the floating records to do. And I think that one doesn't happen until after 24. Well, the next floating record after that, I think that's No Wins. Oh, okay, I'm going somewhere. Is after No Wins. No. It's after 24. Let me look. 24, 24, 24. Yeah, it's after 21's chapter. So we got Withery Shackles, which is uh Crimson Weaves, because we got a Floating River we've got to finish up, and then from there we do uh Noctis. I mean, not Noctis. We do 21's main story, then we do Noctis's main story, and then I'm assuming we do Bridget's story, possibly. Don't really remember, but either way, we're gonna make it work. So yeah, that's the plan. Saturday we'll be doing finishing Floating Reverie. If we have time, we will start chapter 23. If not, we will be doing chapter 23 on Tuesday. For people who want to kick, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Now, when I do eventually go full time, that might change to maybe every day. We're gonna see how it happens. But right now, it's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then I post my short. I get shorts out every day on my YouTube channel, Poppin' P1. I post shorts every day, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time at my time. And then my long form content doesn't really have a schedule. I just kind of get it out when I can, just because the short films and the PGR discussions, they take a lot of time for me to be able to, especially the PGR discussions, because then I have to figure out a skip to talk about for a set period amount of time, and then get it all sorted out. With short films, it's more of like, okay, I just got to remember what all happened in the story, condense it into a short film, and then get it done. It usually takes about anywhere from 2 days to maybe a week. The one I'm working on right now is taking fucking forever, just because of how I have the story going so far. So if you haven't watched the short films, I suggest you watch the short film, the very first one, because that leads up to where I'm at right now and where I have it going. So you're like I said, I'm bringing something very different, something very unique to the content world for sure. So, anywho, I don't want to keep you guys any longer than needed. I hope you guys have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning, wherever you may are. You guys stay safe, and ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all bright and early Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm out. Peace.